So with that, welcome to this episode of Golem.
Golem.
I always pause for dramatic effect, but it's actually that's all good. We are going to start off with some announcements. I don't really have any announcements, so we're going to go onwards to today's sponsors. And for that, I will hand it off to you, Meg.
Y'all ever saunter over to your game master's house on a, say, Tuesday night at around 8 o'clock and think, man, I'm so excited to do some games, and the minute you sit down, your GM whips out some snacks and some sweets, and you all sit down and you chat and you get into the game, and as you're getting into the game, the GM, whichever M decides to M that thing, says, and now the giant monster does this thing, but instead of making like a genuinely terrifying sound, they just kind of, they give up. They half-ass. That's not what you're there to do. You're there to whole-ass your whole time, because you're giving it your all every step of the way. So get your GM some Pocket Bard. Pocket Bard is a music and soundscape companion app for tabletop and role-playing games. It is free to download. It comes with forever free fantasy essentials. They offer 20 scenes and locations, ambiances, all for free. 16 fantasy essentials plus Tavern Maelstrom, Shipwreck Cove, and Deep Space. So, you have so many options. And there's so many more that you can pay more for, and they are committed to fair pricing. So if you are not in the States, they will figure out how to make it more affordable for you. Not that the almighty dollar is as strong as it once was, but I digress. With Pocket Bard, you can shove those fears away and make your player's day. Pocket Bard. Immersive audio made simple. Yeah.
What were you nervous about? You killed that.
Wow.
Yay. Killed that.
That was freaking amazing.
You can go pass out now.
Yeah, thank you.
Amazing. Yes, huge thank you to Pocket Bard for sponsoring this session amongst our previous sessions as well. I also want to give a shout out to Moonbeam. Moonbeam, as I mentioned, is another place where we can hang out together if you so choose. It's a really awesome streaming platform, but not just streaming platform. Simplest way I have to say it is as if Twitch and Discord had a bebe, and that would be Moonbeam. There is a place for your community to gather. You also have places to stream. They're really, really awesome. They're currently in open beta, so you're welcome to check them out. And even they're very, very responsive. And you know, if you are interested in helping shape that platform in the direction that it goes in, it's a great time to hop on and join the communities, the realms there, and see what's up. They are committed as well to open communication and to making things good for the creator, which I think we are in sore need of these days. So I think that what they're doing is really good, and I wanted to give them a shout out. So go check them out at moonbeam.stream. If you do join Moonbeam, make sure you join our realm, the WafflesMapleSyrup realm. Okay. That is everything I think I wanted to say. So I suppose we can play some games. So yalla, let's play Golem.
All right.
Thank you.
Let's go. Fireworks.
Fireworks. Pew pew pew. So we hate fireworks in this house. No offense.
Yeah, I was gonna say
We
it's
do.
like way better than pew pews is way better than real life fireworks because dogs.
So last we left off, we were in a massive jungle that y'all were trekking through for multiple days. Around the campfire during the night's watch of that evening was interrupted by a giant T-Rex. By a giant boar that got eaten in one gulp by a giant T-Rex, and then it was time to run. So everybody here...
Was it time to run, Sarah?
Well...
I don't know about that.
Well, things were attempted, but eventually it was time to GTFO. And good thing you did as well. So running through the jungle, through the boughs of the trees and on the ground, trying to make your way to safety, you all basically reached the side of this mountain. And as you did, each of you ran into safety except for Lenora, who was a little bit delayed due to trying to help her friends, her associates. I won't put labels on it. It's fine. But
due to being a hero, let's call it that.
Yes, being a cool-ass hero. And in that last stretch where the jungle cleared out, basically Lenora ducked through the legs of the T-Rex and slid into this sort of crack in the mountain wall that you all had found, where the flower seems to be glowing the brightest, the flower that has led you to this location so far. As you all enter the T-Rex, too big for the little crack that you guys wiggled your way through, it slams into the side of the mountain, blocking your exit, leaving you with no choice but to explore further. Explore further you did, only to find strange, old, ancient technology, as you found yourselves now in this high-tech bunker of a sort. And this actually, I will bring us to the map overlay for everybody as well. Oh, that's not where I want y'all to look. Let's go up here. Here we go. Okay. Perfect. So here we find ourselves. You have made your way into the bunker successfully. Everybody is here. And you found yourselves kind of, there's, as a quick recap, right? There's this kitchen space area that you all are looking at least Lenora and Fitz are looking around in. And then through to the right, or I'll call it right for map purposes, but on the right, I almost said Bogie, Pinto and Gerran have entered to explore what looks to be some sort of sleeping quarters. To the south, there is a reinforced door that has a red light above it. And then to the west is a closed metal door. Doesn't seem reinforced like the south one, with a blue light above it. And this is sort of where we are. So I think for ease, Waffles, you tell me what you think. We could do a light initiative for ease of just everybody gets to do something in a round and it's not... What do y'all think? You want to just kind of go at it? Waffles.
Yeah, fight.
I'm down to attempt to go at it, and then when our players inevitably cause chaos, we will probably put them in a light initiative.
Fair enough.
Do you think maybe we could have like 2 scenes, like based on the room we're in right now? So,
yes.
No, we don't have enough time for that.
Oh, all right.
I'm just kidding.
Guess we'll all just die then.
The door closes and you all die. The end.
Oxygen is pulled. Everyone's dead. Got it.
We could absolutely do whatever you'd like. So yeah, so right now, Bogie, you want to take it away with whatever you're looking at over there with Gerran?
All right. Well, Pinto is very slowly taking a few steps into the room. The camera is panning around him in 360, and the song Pure Imagination from Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory is playing.
Yes. As
he's just in pure wonderment of everything that's here. I can't... Gerran, have you ever seen What is? Who? What?
You look in front of you and you see he's kind of like picking up his feet slowly, trying, like he's almost like almost like you got like gum stuck on like underneath your shoe. He's like shaking it. No, not really, but also my feet are really cold. And kind of looks up at what I imagine is like just like gray, like, is it like made of metal, like the ceiling?
Yeah, it's so like below you, like you said, your feet are cold, is like metal. The walls seem to be made of. There's a lot of metal. Yeah, there's a lot of metal.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit uncomfortable down here. Oh. But at least there's stuff like this kind of holding up the comic that he has in his hand.
Yes, the comic book that you swiped from the kitchen.
Based on just like a rudimentary purveyance, it looks like we're in a residence of some kind. People lived here. Are those beds over there? What do we see?
So as you both kind of are exploring this room, and I will say, I know that I uncovered on the map there are these like 2 other rooms. So I'm gonna basically ask for perception checks per room. Okay, unless you tell me you're doing something in particular. So this counts as just the one, and we'll do separate ones for the smaller rooms. So yeah, go ahead and make me some perception checks.
Cool. I love how we both have the same reaction. 14.
15.
15.
Yeah.
Okay.
You do have a hero point.
Yes, everybody does start this session with the hero point. You sure? You want a hero point though? No, okay.
No.
That's a 20.
Amazing.
An unnatural 20.
Sorry guys, 1 second.
Where the fuck is perception?
That's an 11. 7 plus 4.
Perfect. All right, we're gonna start with those in the barracks right now. So for you all looking through here, the hardest kick for this on my end is describing this not as what this technology actually is, but what it might be perceived to be from your lens. So that's the hardest part here. So walking in immediately to your left, there's this little alcove with a cushioned chair with like rolling wheels on it, metal and leather, and like looks to be like there's some like a little bit of cobwebs on it, to be honest. And then this sort of flat screen that is shining a blue light. Then continuing into the room, there is a little rugged area with what looks to be a low what's it called, like cabinets, and then a even larger like screen looking thing, like similar to what is in the alcove, that seems to be sat on top of it. Across from the screen are 3 beds, little nightstand next to them, some sort of light shining on top of each of these nightstands in forms that you have, like, you have a little bit of like electric light in Roga for sure, but this is like fancy for something like that. And then there are like these small, look to be like chests, though they are made of metal, to the other side of each of these beds. Additionally, in front of the to either side of the large monitor that is kind of marked by a little area rug, there is this, again, metal-like thing jutting out on the side, and to be honest, you can make neither heads nor tails of what this thing is on either side.
Are there things that might look like buttons?
Yes, there absolutely are. Yeah.
Well, there are beds and there are dressers, right? Like, and we would know what those are. And
Yep.
I mean, I'm a teacher. I would know what a desk is.
Yep.
Gerran, maybe you want to check the dressers for some socks. Might help with your feet.
Yeah, it does look like on the left there is like closets that have hanging like clothes in them.
Socks?
Oh,
all
sure,
this technology, and it's the socks that are the confusing. What are these?
Do you mean feet covers?
Yeah, right.
I think I would be drawn to the desk. Was there something on that desk? In the I want to say the northern chamber.
Say that one more time. I'm so sorry.
So I'm walking through into the smaller room with the leather chair, with the desk and that blue glowing thing.
Yep.
The sorcery. Is there anything on
the table?
The desk.
Yeah, absolutely. So for this room, why don't you go ahead and make me another perception check? I'll roll over the 14 for the obvious stuff.
Another 15.
Another 15. Okay. So in this room, there is a couple of magazines spread out on the desk. And looking through those, there is like, have you seen the comic book that Gerran had grabbed?
I held it up.
Okay. Yeah. On the cover of one of these magazines is a relatively similar looking like alien creature for your intents purposes. Elongated head, 4 arms, and then it looks to be like you could read you could read some of the words. I think maybe some of them are in other languages as well. But it seems to be like talking about hit the top charts again, #1 song for 2 weeks running. Kind of a thing. The other magazine, you see a completely different looking alien. On this one, you see it almost looks bug-like in shape of the face, humanoid. 2 sets of arms, but these 2 long antennae that come from their head. And yeah, similar. Actually, yes. Let's give you all some visuals of what some of these alien creatures look like. I think that'd be perfect.
Yes, please.
Let Waffles do the honors.
Oh, me, okay.
Here's one.
This is the more bug-like creature.
Okay, cool.
Oh, girl, you look like you from Star Wars.
Hey, girl.
And I will say with this,
oh, you're cool.
These are, some pictures that we have found. It doesn't mean that this is like the outfits that they're in for your sakes, but I just want to show you what the aliens look like.
Okay.
But you're trying to say.
Right, yeah, the 4-armed one is like crooning over like a microphone, right? Like.
Yes.
I just noticed that it has 4 arms.
Yes, because they're like tucked in. It's a little hard to see at first.
Yeah.
It's like if Plo Koon and Kiadi Mundi had a baby.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know.
I don't even. I'm pathetic.
Okay.
I love Star Wars. And I feel like I should know.
I feel like I should too, but I've given up on Star Wars.
I have a question.
It's too much content.
Yes.
Or actually, more of a question. Not a question, actually. A thing that I want to do, which is like, so I'm on the
area rug.
Is it a carpet?
Yeah, it's
I'm on the area rug, which actually does make him feel like a little less like uncomfortable. And then like hearing what Pinto says about the drawers, he looks down at the rug, looks over to the drawers, and then like walks over like you're walking on hot sand. He's just like
like on TikTok, I was like, no.
Yeah.
Yes. So the sort of area that you see here with closeting is over in the bottom left here, and you open this set of double doors that kind of fold inwards on themselves. What you see in here is there's some like plain clothes. As you look through these, a lot of these are like kind of like moth-eaten away. There's some holes in them at this point. So the ones that you see that are like the more untouched ones seem to be made of some form of synthetic material that you are unfamiliar with. And they are actually full body suits, not top and bottoms. And they look to be like a uniform of some kind.
He kind of like just takes them and like kind of shows them to Pinto.
And you know what?
No socks.
How many arms are on them?
You find, that's a wonderful question. You find the majority of them have 2 sets of arms, and you find one in the back that has 4 sets of arms.
No, 4 arms, not 4 sets, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Just making
You're
sure.
correct, thank you.
There's a Spider-Man here. Or, sorry, a man spider here.
There's actually, it's 20 arms,
Man
okay?
spider.
There's just so many.
Is the what did you say the material was for the suits?
There's some form of synthetic, like, thing that you've not quite touched before or
Okay.
not quite familiar with.
I'm like tugging on it to see if it's like rippable. Specifically the one with 4 arms.
It's stretchy.
He like stretches it. Yeah.
Not the ridiculous stretch, but it does
Okay.
seem to, yeah.
Put your
Are
feet
you like
in.
trying?
I'm trying to rip it and see if I can do that actually. So
Yeah, are you like trying to rip it on purpose?
yes.
Do either a crafting or an athletics check.
Definitely better at athletics. Okay. Oh, except for the roll's not great. 13.
Yeah, I mean you're trying to rip it and it's stretching against you and you can't find a good place to rip it basically.
He like
I will say with that check you do think it's probably cuttable.
he takes out a star knife
Starts-
and like it looks absolutely ridiculous because it's just like shing and it's like 4-pronged like fucking Sasuke Uchiha like
it doesn't like slice it first, and then you just like kind of start stabbing it a couple times.
Sawing,
and
yeah.
You eventually are able to rip some of that up.
yeah, and he takes like the 2 extra arms and he wraps it around like the middle of his foot, so like right around the middle of the foot.
Yeah,
around.
so it kind of
And
gives you
then-
some shielding from
Way
the
to
cold
go,
battle.
Gerran. Yeah, that's ingenuity right there.
That feels so much better.
Oh, great.
Good looking out.
Where do you
as
think-
always.
Do you think the people that lived here like are from before the cataclysm or are they, do you think they're from like the worlds that Mel showed us?
Remind me, James, how long ago was the cataclysm?
It's estimated to be over 300 years ago.
Considering the food, I think food situation, the mold and things, I don't think so. I mean, certainly they could have been here before and after, I guess, but certainly after for sure. Otherwise, would the mold even still be there at this point?
I don't know. What is this thing doing here in the middle of like a mountain? This is crazy.
Yeah, he kind of looks up and around. Yeah. Were they trying to hide from something?
Your guess is as good as mine. Is there anything else I see in this
Yeah, there is.
in this room?
Seems to be.
Yeah, he'll keep looking around too.
Okay. So Pinto, in the room that you're in, they're kind of calling out to Gerran from. There is. There seems to be cool air blowing from a vent in the floor. And there is. Which you. Concept of a vent, like I will say you understand, though you've not maybe like floor vents. That's fancy. And there's a bed, and there is a couple. There's like a cabinet in the top left corner that you
All
have
right.
not yet looked.
I don't think it would be a big mental leap for Pinto to
Oh, you got
Someone
quiet.
that
We
was.
lost your audio, Bubba.
Oh no! How about now?
You're good.
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, thank God. I don't think it would be difficult, like a huge mental leap for Pinto to like deduce that this is like the private chambers
Yes.
of someone slightly more elevated in this mini house.
Yeah, you're getting the sense of a hierarchy for sure. Are you looking in drawers or anything like that?
Yeah, I'm definitely looking in drawers. I'm also staring at this illuminated blue screen. You said illuminated?
So the screen that you saw was here. I'll kind of ping it on the map. Was here.
Oh.
And there's one here. Now, this little desk does seem to be illuminated by like a LED strip, so to speak, which not that you kind of fully know what that is, but light is something that y'all have repurposed enough. There's also seems to be like a bedside light in the top left here. And like I said, some drawers in there as well. You also see on the western wall a similar strange like high-tech thing that has some buttons and like a little mini screen, and like it definitely seems to be more complex. You see the same ones that were on either side of the screen out here in this room as well.
I'd like to open up the drawers.
Yeah.
And do a little looting.
So aside from like the magazines and such that you find, this room seems to be relatively empty. The one thing you will find in the drawer on the bedside table is I'm trying to find something of a suitable size here as a reference. Something maybe perhaps about this big in a drawer. It's not that shape. It is like rectangular, but it has like some diagonals in there as well. You're not sure what this is. You do see some sort of like design and lines running through it on one side, and then on the other side seems to be a symbol of some kind.
Huh.
Make me one more perception check.
Would love to.
Everyone or just me?
Just
Or
Bogie.
Pinto. Okay.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
15 plus 5.
Okay, I will get back to that in 2 seconds. So meanwhile, Gerran, you're continuing to look around here. Are you also opening things and looking inside?
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Where? So
Yeah.
I suppose at
Over,
this
over near
place-
the beds.
The beds.
Over-
Okay.
Yeah. The far on the south side.
Perfect. So most of these are empty. There is one that is not empty. There's one of these that has, you almost like miss it because it's kind of like in a drawer that it rolled into the back of one of these it's in actually one of the chests, so to speak, but there's like a drawer in there. And you have no idea what this is. It is, how would I even describe it? It looks like some kind of there's a casing around something inside it, and this casing is a odd material that you're very much don't think you felt.
I shake it.
It seems to be, whatever's inside seems to be suspended in it. And it does look like it's a kind of like a gemstone or something inside this casing. But what this casing is made of is a very odd material as well.
Is it covered in dust?
Yes. As much dust as would get in a closed. Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
Not a suspicious no in that regard.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay.
And actually, speaking of that, Waffles, you wanted to address something.
Yeah, I wasn't ready just yet, but no, it's okay. As far as the mold on the food goes, it looks like a lot of it has been eaten down into basically specks. However, there is like one plate that seems to there's a clear wrapper, a clear thing beside it that doesn't seem to not y'all don't see food in this kind of thing, but that very particular piece of food still has mold growing on it and is still there.
Got it.
Gotcha. That was to address
Thanks for
because there was a
clarifying.
mold comment earlier. So
Right. Yep. Thanks for clarifying.
yes. Okay. So
but
yeah.
yeah.
So you find this thing. Are you sharing that with Pinto?
Yeah, I'll just kind of like hold it up. Any idea what this is?
Oh, is that curious? Nope. No
Pinto,
clue.
you step out of the room to go take a look at this. The two of you, well, you know what, Gerran, you found it, so let's start with another perception check from
Sure.
you.
All right. That's an 18.
18. You kind of like, hey, you wave it out to Pinto, and as you do, kind of like, you shook it before and it wasn't doing anything, but as you kind of like hand it towards Pinto, just the slightest sort of shine to it, as you kind of pull it out into this light, makes you realize that reacted differently than a lot of things, like metal and things shine in the light. This one had like a little like a flow to it in a weird way.
When it hit light?
There's a chance this might be magical in nature. And so Pinto, as you come out to take a look at this, and you pass yet another one of those little contraptions on to the side of the screen, what catches your eye with, you said a dirty 20 earlier, there seems to be a symbol on this contraption, this on the wall, that matches the symbol of the thing that is in your hand.
Yeah.
You have two things you can pay
Interesting.
attention to here. You have this symbol and the kind of console on the wall, and you have this potentially magical thing in Gerran's hand. So between the two of you, if there's points of interest, we'll pause right here and go to the kitchen crew.
Yeah. Please. Please.
Naturally.
I'm gonna pass out.
Naturally. So, you know, think about what you want to focus on there. Our kitchen crew. So, as we mentioned, the plates that are on the table, the mold that is basically like one of the open plates, fully just dust. You can tell it's not a clean plate, but any remnants of anything have been kind of long since disappeared. Can you remind me of your two initial rolls, please?
I had an 11.
11.
That was a dirty 20, as Bogie says.
A dirty 20. Okay.
Gentleman's 20.
A gentleman's 20.
Yeah, so I think Lenora, on the shelves or on the counters by where you're standing right now in the corner of this kitchen, there seems to be, it's a kitchen cabinet, so there's low cabinets. Inside you find pots and pans, and you notice they're very mishmash. This is not like, oh, what a lovely set of fine china. This is like, okay, that's cracked, that's a bent metal pan, but they're clearly still using it. That's not part of the same set. It is definitely like a bit of a mess in here. There is, at this point, disintegrated, near disintegrated foodstuffs in plastic bags that have not disintegrated on the floor. They look like somebody threw them there, maybe to throw out eventually. This is not very I don't know what food would look like very many years after in a plastic bag. I have no clue.
Now
Is it
here's a
like-
question.
Is it
Here-
puffy and like gaseous? Is it its own like biosphere, each bag respectively? Like can
There's
we
a
help these bags?
There is Waffles, you make the call. Is any of these kind of like puffed up?
I'm gonna say no. I don't think they tied them pure airtight.
Yeah, that's
so.
fair. That's fair.
Bummer.
in a similar vein, are we familiar with like the concept of plastic?
I think here's the thing. It's not that materials have not come across your way, but have you maybe seen plastic before? Yes. Is it something that you use? No. So I will say plastic is something you've probably come across because it's not very biodegradable, and I'm sure has appeared
It
in
would
Roga in the
definitely
past.
survive an apocalypse.
It
of
has
some sort.
survived.
It would
the
survive an
apocalypse.
apocalypse, but it's not part of our
Yeah.
like daily existence.
I mean-
we don't make it, we don't use it.
You don't make it. In Roga, it is often like anything you find. Not that you delve anywhere, that's not allowed, but anything that has come across has been very much repurposed. Plastic has probably been used in various forms to like...
Rain shelters and stuff like that.
Exactly. But basically, plastic you're familiar with, wood you're very familiar with, metal you've seen. Metal is relatively rare, though, I will say for you all. The strange synthetic material of the clothes that Gerran found, and whatever is the casing of the oddly magical thing that they have yet to explore, those are materials that you have not encountered before. So I'll try to, that's a good question, feel free to continue to ask those, I'll try to clarify.
Lenora's going to keep opening things up.
Yeah.
There is what looks to me, Bella, to be some kind of fridge, perhaps, and I think she goes there.
Yeah, so you come across, I will say, as you kind of cross this, there are these like shelves to the northwest of here that you find, and then both of you, as you're kind of perusing, Fitz, you've kind of walked past this as well. Something else has drawn your eye, Fitz, that I will tell you in 2 seconds. But as you walk by these shelves, you see there's like some disintegrated mush of I'll call it what once was cardboard that is now long since kind of deteriorated. It seems to be like mush on the ground, and inside of that space is a plastic enclosed bag where inside is these kind of like square, like kind of bright orange squares of something that, because of the plastic, hasn't quite fully disintegrated yet. There are canned goods on these shelves, but there's one piece of cylindrical metal mixed with, all of you, I will say, very much are familiar with light bulbs. Okay, like in whatever form you have seen, maybe not an LED strip, but you've seen light bulbs. And there seems to be a light bulb encased in here. So I will say, Lenora, you find some sort of light source, torch kind of a thing with a button on the side of it. So basically a flashlight that you can kind of explore to how to use.
Sorry, I forgot I have push to talk. So do I recognize this flashlight? I recognize this as a flashlight?
I will say you figure it out after a couple seconds
Okay.
of like, what is this? This is not like the rest of the
Great.
stuff.
So I pick it up and I try and click it on.
Yeah.
And I look into it and I give it a little shake. Give it maybe a little listen.
Yeah, you hear like the sound of like the battery thing that we know of anyways. As you shake it like this. Is this how you shake it? Just checking. So like this, you shake it.
However you. That's
and then you look at it.
And she's very, kind of mouth agog because she's never seen anything like this. Just kind of like a,
Yeah,
something like that.
Screenshot, thank you.
Give that, please.
From every
Thank you.
angle, from a one over here, and then like a one over, just to different
She finds
ears.
a second one. And
Thank you.
Yeah.
Fitz will just lean over and go, "Are you doing okay? How are you producing light from this metal?"
Yeah, and what you see, Fitz, is you
So it
look
does
over
turn on.
as
It
she
does
shakes
turn
this,
on.
because sometimes she's like accidentally like pressing this button on the side of it, and it just keeps flashing in her face as it turns on and
The
on.
batteries are still working after however long.
Yeah, it is still working.
Wow.
But Fitz, what has kind of taken your attention as you almost like second nature to be in a kitchen space and understand? Now, I don't know that you've seen a fridge like this necessarily, but you are drawn to this enclosed silvery thing, and as you go to open the door for it, you are met with like cold air that comes from inside, and this is a cold box. You have a feeling, unlike the cold boxes that you're familiar with, this isn't necessarily run off of magic, but you feel that. But as you kind of open the door, you say, "Hold on," as you find stuck to the door of this refrigerator is a piece of torn paper with writing on it. It seems to be a to-do list of some kind. And I will show this to you because not only is this to-do list here, you notice with your 20, with your dirty 20, that there seems to be 2 handwritings on it. One in black ink and one in blue ink. And I will show this to y'all if you want to read it out for us.
I would love to. To do, this is crossed out. Order new disinfecting spray, not cherry scented, in all caps. The blue ink says lemon. Fix the training room door latch. Told them a reinforced door would need more than a magnetic fastener. Cheap with 2 underlines. Make cleaning schedule, double question mark. If I find another dirty dish in the barracks, ... The blue ink says, sorry, with an exclamation point. Uninstall Oregon Trail from work computer 2. That's sacrilege. Check firewall.
Makes me so happy.
How'd they bypass admin controls? Heart and smiley face with tongue out emoji. Order new can opener.
All that says with the Oregon Trail situation is it means that scurvy is canon in this world, and I don't like that.
I had to pick some video game of some kind. And I was like,
Vitamin
you know
I
what?
fucked
We're
up. It was
going.
dysentery. I meant to make a reference to. Thank you, Bogie. Fuck.
Oh, I was gonna say because everybody,
You know.
we
In
need
this
vitamin
Oregon
C to
Trail, it's
survive.
scurvy.
So
I made it, kid.
So-
Damn it.
it's
So
the
this
Oregon
is-
Sea.
So this is Earth? We're on planet Earth.
Earth.
How'd they have Oregon Trail?
Twirl, girl.
Girl, how'd they have Oregon Trail?
That's a mystery to solve at a later date.
I'm
Yep.
so excited. Metagaming.
So
Fitz will, I don't know. It feels wrong to take the note. So Fitz will make a note while he reads that out loud to himself mutteringly as his compatriot. Oh God, what were those workout tubes called?
oh, the shake
Shake
weights.
weights.
Yeah. While my compatriot shake weights a flashlight.
Lenora looks over his shoulder at the note and says, "What is in Oregon?"
Incredible.
Maybe it's some kind of seasoning.
Brilliant.
I was thinking the same thing. Well done.
And with that, Fitz will kind of put his hands on the refrigerator.
Yeah.
And then he'll kind of put his face against it,
Yeah.
and listen for the electrical whirring and just feeling cold on his face, which is not a sensation he's fortunate enough to get to experience often because my boy runs hot.
It's true. Yeah.
So So does this mean that the refrigerator is running?
It is running. Yes.
So why don't you go catch it?
I saw that.
I'm so upset. I'm so upset.
I would be more upset if you didn't see that.
Yeah, that's fair.
okay.
That's fair.
But actually, the refrigerator is
The jury's
functioning.
out.
It is a functioning
It
refrigerator.
is a functioning refrigerator. I think you
And it's
may
a
have
mimic and it's
given
about to run
Jacob
away.
physical damage, just so you
Let
know.
me make a will save for myself really fast. Not 18. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
You place your cheek up against the cold metal of the refrigerator. You feel the hum of electricity, and you close your eyes as you let that cold seep in. And as you do, you kind of all of a sudden hear it go quiet. And you open your eyes into darkness as all of the lights in here shut off, including in the barracks, as the electricity seems to kind of power down all of a sudden in this bunker. As it does, you notice the lights above the open door between the kitchen and the barracks currently turn off. The light of the door to the south turn off, but the light right directly behind you, Fitz, to the west, remains lit. And it is this cold blue light that bathes this otherwise darkened space as you hear everything turn off. The cool air that was coming from the vents of the floor by you, Pinto, stops.
I didn't do it. I didn't touch anything.
I know.
Everybody okay?
Everything powers on again as the lights return, the air returns, and you feel the running of the refrigerator return.
Lenora has a look at the lights, sees where we came from with the red light.
Yes.
And the blue light in the hallway to the bedroom. And looks at the red light to the south and says, I think that's our way out.
Or at the very least, how we get that door open. Wait for a lull.
Go ahead, sorry.
No, please.
Are y'all communicating between the rooms that you're finding things? How can you tell me what's going on there? Not so far as of right now. Okay.
Yeah, not yet.
Yeah, because from Gerran's perspective, it's like we haven't really found anything of note. We just have a lot of questions.
Yep.
Anything that Pinto has said has been pretty loud. He probably doesn't realize how loud he's being because he's super excited at each discovery.
It echoes, probably.
I think more than anything, Lenora is speaking out loud to herself, and whoever hears fine, but she's not necessarily speaking to somebody. I would like to go investigate the other blue light room because I think that's going to be... She's thinking, okay, the red one is probably leading also to outside since the other red light is where we came from. And the blue light to the east is into another room. So that blue light probably also leads something. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to go scope it out.
Yeah. So you kind of push your way behind Fitz to get to this doorway.
Excuse me?
You're excused.
Fitz, I will say, as you continue, so to make it simple, I'll just tell y'all like what you actually find in terms of stuff, and we can determine if it's something you're familiar with or not. But like I said, lots of canned goods, a lot of anything that's basically not canned is near deteriorated unless it's encased in plastic, and then it's in various forms of matter.
Ew.
In the fridge, it's a bit gross. Now you recognize, though, if the power has been shutting on and off, that would explain a little bit of what's going on here. You find some glass Tupperware containers, which, have, again, really gross kind of like sludge in it at that point. Otherwise seems to be empty. Couple glass bottles in the fridge as well. Yeah, I think. And then again, there's a floor vent as well in the kitchen that you can notice. And there's a sink, which I will say... There's a sink and a stovetop, and the sink and the stovetop that we all can see and we all recognize. I am curious how recognizable that really would be as to what its function is. So if you want to go explore those, you're welcome to as well.
Sure. I think while Lenora pushes into the other room, I was initially intending to do dishes when I got into the space. So we'd established the water was running, so I think I'll just kind of start cleaning out what looks to be like something valuable that would be glass Tupperware.
Perfect.
Sorry, do I manage to open that door, or am I just kind of sniffing around?
Yeah, not yet. So like the doors in the front, you see a small panel that you kind of assume is going to be what opens it. Are you trying to like press on it like you have the others to try to open it? You trying to get in?
Well, first I'm trying to make sure that I want to glean that whatever got rid of everybody in the other rooms is not hiding in there to come chomp on us.
You're trying to listen through the door? All right, go ahead and make a perception check.
Pew, that's a 24, baby.
24.
Nat 20 plus 4.
Ooh, okay.
Oh,
There it is.
Let's
So-
go.
You place your ear up to the door and find it is a little bit difficult with the electricity humming through this entire space as well as the metal walls to kind of differentiate and hear past, because you kind of almost feel the vibration of all the electricity that's running.
She's hating the sound of the electricity.
Yeah, I was gonna say
This
this
is
is.
the worst thing she's ever felt in her life.
Have you heard like the hum of electricity before? That depends on how interested you are in some of the electricity that's in Roga. However, to be encompassed in such a high-tech space, the hum is loud. For sure, and you are quite close to the refrigerator as well. Like literally, there is this constant electrical hum in this space. But with your critical success, because it is so unnatural to you, while that would usually work as a disservice to most people, you are trying to shut it all out. And you listen past, but you don't hear anything. You don't hear much of like movement or anything like that, any suspicious sounds coming from whatever is beyond this door.
Yeah, and play into the nat 20 just a little. Like in this moment, you're able to shut the electricity out of your mind for a second, and like everything gets quiet, and you still hear nothing. So you're quite confident in what you're listening to.
So the thing is asleep. No, I try and figure out my way in.
So there's that panel that you try to press, and as you press it, you hear a little burp, and there's like a little red flash that comes up on the little screen above the panel, and it says ID required.
I look at it and I say, ID. And it does nothing, and I'm confused.
And it does nothing.
Fitz will call over to her and say, "On the note, there's a name, bypass admin. Try that."
I can't see the note anymore, and now I don't know what's funny. Sorry.
Sorry, I was saying
admin.
bypass admin.
Okay, yeah, that is funny. That is funny. Very good. Good job.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Rock
Sorry,
that up.
I exited the note and I didn't remember what it said. I just remembered the okay, I kick it.
Absolutely. And you kick a metal door and it kind of hurts your soft shoes.
Clunk, echo.
Yeah. You hear a clunk, and then it does sort of echo. So you do know that there is, like, again, with your natural 20, there does seem to be, like, an open space behind it.
Did we hear the clunk?
Yeah. I think it's echoing in
Is
this
everybody
space.
okay?
This door is another room, and the other light is probably how we get outside of here.
The door is another room.
Yes.
What? Those are two different things. Typically, doors go into rooms. Right?
I thought I was the fucking pedantic one here. What do you know what I meant?
No,
This
no, I
door.
didn't.
Wait.
I've never. I'm sorry. Do you know what this is? Because I don't.
Are you calling
You know,
this
it's-
out from these rooms?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Listen to me. We came
am.
in through that door. It has a red light. You walked in through that door. It has a
Right.
blue light. There's another blue light and another red light. I think the other red light door leads outside. The other blue light door leads to another room.
Makes sense.
The blue water is cold, and the red water sink is hot. So
Thank you,
maybe
Troy.
are the rooms two this way?
Oh, throw some cold water on it. Throw some cold water on it. See what that does.
I tried. The door spoke to me and it said that it requires ID. I don't know what this means. I tried to tell it ID and it
What is
I kicked
ID?
it, and it.
What did it sound like?
I will.
It sounded like a burr.
I look at the thing in my
Strange.
hand to see if it says like ID anything.
Okay, yeah. So let's jump back real quick to the moment where y'all are kind of like looking at this, and then I will say you're interrupted
power
by
went
this
out.
conversation.
Right.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah, sure.
So as you kind of come back and you're kind of looking at this thing, it does not seem to say ID on it. No. However,
It's not
looking
ID,
at it
but-
for words, you do see on the bottom, there seems to be a little like flat space where is written
It's written.
is
It is written.
the word
is written.
delete.
Sorry, what does it say?
Delete.
Is there like a? It's just written there. Like
Yeah, the word delete is on the bottom.
You know, it's delete or delete or, you know.
Yeah, I should say it spells DELET.
Delete.
I believe it comes
It's
from the
Pinto.
French delete.
we.
And like I said, it has some sort of like you have a sense of some kind of magical component to it just at a glance.
You want to switch with whatever you have there?
Gerran, I
This
just
is-
found the craziest contraption. It's got like a matching symbol. What is that?
Yeah,
Do y'all
yeah.
switch?
He doesn't wait for him to say anything. He just swaps them. Warrior speed, whatever the hell this is.
Perfect.
Oh, and it has a delete on the bottom.
Oh, delete. Interesting. So did anything happen as we exchanged objects
Nothing
as it passed
happens
from his hand to mine?
as you exchange. However, as you take this into your hand, can you make me an Arcana check?
Yeah. Okay.
Do your thing.
19 plus Arcana 8.
Oh,
27.
27.
27.
Is that a crit?
So,
Do you think it's a crit?
Well, I'm not using a fucking hero point if that's what you're asking.
To legit hero
would
point
you
that?
like to?
You want
You
that 28, don't you?
take this cylindrical casing where there is a gem shimmering inside, and you bring it up to your face, and you're just, what is this? And you start to slowly turn it, and as you do, you understand magic, arcane magic, in fact, and though you don't know exactly how this correlates, you're staring at the gem, and then kind of as you're turning it in the light, you see faint magical script kind of taking up the tube around it. And as you kind of rotate it, you realize you've read spell scrolls before. This is a spell gem, and it contains a single specific spell.
Can I? It's a language that I recognize of like.
It is magical script, so it is like
Runic and stuff.
runic, and yep.
All right, pulling out that notebook, scribble, scribble, scribble.
Okay,
To try
so you
to-
want
my
to like
best to
pop
just
down
get
right
it.
now and try. So
Pinto scribbles, am I right?
Hell yeah.
For
End the
sure.
session.
I actually like that one.
hey,
That should have been his
Bella.
goddamn name. Oh,
take a hero point.
Let's go. That was good.
Yeah, at this point we've stacked up enough. I gotta give you it.
Yeah. Stacks, no stacks, no stacks.
So
Well
what I will
done.
do for this, Waffles, if you don't mind, because I forget exactly the specifics, with a spell scroll, the equivalent of a spell scroll here, there's ways to copy spells to your spell book, right? Does that 10 minutes? I forget how does that?
well,
Oh,
I believe I picked some feats here, or some features.
You're a fast copier, probably.
Yeah. Quick spell. Son of a gun. I'll find it. It's quick something.
Perfect.
And while he's searching, as Fitz watches his dishes, he will just be like focusing and trying to regain his spell slots, and then healing himself as he does that in a continuous stroke.
Smart.
So you're gonna spend 10 minutes to
He
refocus.
likes the water. Yeah.
That's so smart.
It's called
Washing
magical.
dishes is fun. I like it.
Magical shorthand.
Magical shorthand. I think all of that kind of your attunement to deciphering these scripts and your attunement to kind of your craft, your arcane craft. I will say you've never seen something like this before, ever. But yeah, it contains a spell that you are copying down. Now, the interesting thing as you're doing this is you recognize it. You recognize the runes. It's arcane magic. It is in your spellcasting tradition, which will allow you to do this.
I don't know what it does,
But it's all you don't. We're gonna need to spend some time with it to figure out exactly what's going on here. But you're also seeing, it's almost like, yes, this is the same language, but it's the same language as ye old English is the same language as English, but reverse that. Looking at like futuristic. So this is fascinating to you, and you were able to copy it down quickly, but it's going to take you some time to kind of figure out what spell you have found here.
All right, yeah, I am plopping myself down immediately and getting to some Gibble Scribbles.
Seeing him kind of get into his zone, kind of just looks down. I wish you could see what I see. You look really excited and happy.
Oh, are you kidding? This is a puzzle wrapped in a riddle. It's surrounded in a conundrum. What is all this stuff? This is confirmation, Gerran. This is justification. This is you were looking for this too.
What am I looking? Wait, I mean, how does this tie into the stars?
Oh, I've got to imagine. I mean, those people on this literature, these books, you've never seen any beings like this. No. And you're way more well-traveled than I am. And Roga is very diverse.
Right. Certainly no one with 4 arms.
This is, yeah. I mean, my best bet is either there were whole races of people and species that were, I don't know, wiped out during the cataclysm, or these are beings from where I think Mel's. Do you think Mel's like not from here?
I hear this and I run over. Are we talking about Mel? I knew she was suspicious.
Yeah. I mean, not scary suspicious, but curious. I think. I don't know. Is this? And he looks around. Is this hers? You think?
Don't think so. But also, to the point around the stars, I mean, they went the opposite way, right? They didn't go forward towards the sky. They went underground. Why? And looks towards, oh my God, Lenora. Also, not pedantic, pragmatic.
Fitz, you do see Lenora kind of run through to the other room. Are you, do you want to join them, or are you staying over here?
Fitz will kind of just say, "Would you mind speaking louder? I kind of got in a rhythm and I can't stop."
A rhythm of what?
Dishes.
Way to go, Fitz.
Fitz becomes something else when it's dishes time.
Yo, Fitz is just like a home ec teacher.
So I will say, Gerran, you traded this magical thing for this small, like almost like finger length, maybe a little bit wider, flat, odd rectangular with like the angles cut off thing with the symbol. And I will assume that Pinto kind of pointed out that like he saw the symbol on these guys, these little contraptions on the side.
Gerran, you notice the symbols match?
I do know.
Hey, real fast. When you say that flat rectangular thing with a symbol on it, are we talking more or less the size and shape of a card?
Almost like half of a card length. So like if this was a card, it would be like
It only has D.
it's missing the I.
And was there anything else on the ID pad thing that might give me a clue as to what I'm looking for? I think Lenora at this point is fixated and is like sniffing around everywhere. Yeah, and it's just like the curiosity is getting the better of her, and she's gonna tear this place apart looking for whatever the fuck ID is.
Yeah, so I will say that this room has yet to be
whole
explored, as well as, I mean, honestly, as well as this one and this one. So there's plenty of spaces that have not yet been torn up.
Great. She looks at whatever he's holding and she goes, "Give me that." And she snatches it out of his hand and runs over to the pad.
Oh, I'm gonna resist that for sure. Absolutely not.
Okay. All right. Make a what is it? Waffle strength check.
Thievery versus reflex DC, which would be it's thievery roll Lenora. Your reflex save plus 10 is the DC she has to beat. Duval. Gerran.
20.
What is your reflex?
Plus 10.
Yeah, cat man.
It's my fucking thing, yo.
I speak 4 languages. I don't have to know numbers. Hang on, I fucked it up with my push to talk.
Oh, you're okay.
Utility.
Thievery, you got this.
Yeah, I know. I was just wondering what the fuck my reflex is. What is my reflex? Oh, it's a plus 6. Okay, yeah. All right, my thievery's plus 2. Give me a second.
You got it.
19 or 20.
10.
You run to grab it, and it just doesn't budge from his. No, he just pulls it out of.
Absolutely, yeah,
absolutely.
Go put it over there. See if this is ID.
And this is not what Pinto pointed out to you, Gerran, in regards to the symbol.
But I think it's more of a to that thing. Maybe we try that one first before ID.
Yeah, why don't you push the symbols together?
Yeah.
So it looks like there's that symbol etched, kind of like almost raised on the a small section of the. We'll call it. I continue with contraption for now. It has a screen, has some buttons. The screen is black right now. So you go to it. Are you gonna like trying to? Okay, here's a fun thing. You have no idea how to use this thing. So why don't you roll me a d20?
Oh, okay. Because I was about to do the whole like on a piano when you go. Just go
perfect.
Can I do that before
I will always take those explanations as you go.
Yeah, actually, yeah, sure. We'll just roll it anyway because we like to roll dice on the thing.
And you might get lucky doing that. So
yeah, 5.
5. Okay, you press a bunch of the buttons. One thing that does happen is the light turns on the little screen, and on it reads, and it looks to be like one script and like a secondary script below it. You can read one of them. It says, "Unable to connect to infosphere."
I thought you were gonna say like wrong input, and I was about to lose my motherfucking mind. Please turn to channel 3, and I'm like, oh no, my cable company job has come back to haunt me.
Please find the remote.
Yeah. No, you need the RGB. No, not the yellow. The what? Fuck. Anyway.
Yeah. So it says unable to connect to infosphere. With you have no clue what that is or means.
Nope.
But now you see the buttons that are by the little monitor. And it says you've pressed all the buttons, and what you've noticed is what happens when you've pressed all of the buttons is that the script keeps changing. And it looks like to be like to different languages now, and it's making it quite hard to understand what is going on. At one point it said like unable to connect to Infosphere, and now it's like switched to another language and another language.
Japanese,
and another language.
Chinese, Cantonese.
It's like hieroglyphics, right?
Yeah, at this point you have no clue
Dings.
what's going on. Are you doing anything with the little stick thing that you found?
I'm looking to see if there is like anything that matches up with the actual like sign thing
There
that I
is
saw.
an indentation.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
On like the bottom half of it, that looks to be the same width and thickness as the thing in your hand.
USB.
Yeah, this way. No, this way. No, wait, this way. Yeah, because it's a bit of a weird shape until you figure it out. And so you're gonna keep doing that until eventually it slides in. And
I did.
one more check, please. One more d20.
Okay. Oh, cool! Natural one.
Something else pops up on the screen in hieroglyphics.
Takes it out.
Okay.
Puts it back in.
And I think with your roll, unfortunately,
That's fine. I'm cool with
it kind of starts like airing out, and it is not. Yeah.
Not 404. And you can totally move on if you want to, but he's gonna start to like press each button individually, like and then
Yes.
like
Start
1
going.
2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1
Like
2.
the third button you press, blue screen of death.
Amazing. He won't stop. He won't stop though.
Yeah, he doesn't know what that is.
Yeah, right. Contextually means nothing to me.
Blue screen is
sign can't
progress.
stop
Yeah.
me.
Right.
I made
I
it
can't
something
read.
different.
I did something.
Yeah, and actually, you press something else, and you hear a beep.
Just one beat.
Yep.
I look up and around. Flashing lights. Is it still BSOD?
Yeah, like the screen. You have no idea what's on the screen at this point.
Oh, okay. I hit that button again where I beeped.
A voice comes out. Voice log recorded.
What?
Did the door just talk to you two?
I think so.
Yeah, if I'm done scribbling, I run to the nearest door. I'm like, "Hi, hello, I'm Pinto."
Great. Okay. So all of this is happening.
Yeah.
I will say, like, this is taking a good amount of time. So Fitz, you are free to do other things as well. But Lenora, are you exploring some of the rooms that have yet to be explored?
Yes, I am poking around looking for anything that looks like it might fit somewhere onto that little pad. Something that maybe says ID on it.
Okay. Perfect.
Just kind of scrounging whatever I can and presenting it. I'm taking it piece by like I'm getting a few things, going to the door and just showing it. Just like
You take the magazines, yes, absolutely.
Everything.
But I would like you, as you enter the other kind of private sectioned off room, to make me a perception check.
sure.
Sure.
Hey, that's a 19, 15 plus 4.
Okay, 19, solid. First thing that catches your eye on the desk is a clipboard. The clipboard seems to have... Oh, look at that. Props.
Some of us still write things down on clipboards like psychopaths.
So you find this clipboard that has a couple sheets of paper on it. The thing that you notice immediately is that a lot of it seems to be redacted. A lot of it seems to have black sort of lines covering it. This is not handwritten. This is looks to be like some kind of really uniform ink, so equivalent. It's printed in some fashion. Oh, Beck,
Two
you got
clipboards.
2 clipboards.
Let's go, clipboard.
Clipboard
Crew.
pal.
I didn't want
Clipboard Nation, rise up.
I feel so left out.
I need to go find
Yeah,
the clipboard.
who's just got a
All right.
clipboard like that?
These
I'll
fools,
download.
apparently.
I'm gonna
Send my
download
filing
Clippy real quick.
cabinet. Send my filing cabinet, brother.
I normally keep this next to my oven so I can have recipes or schedules up.
Aw, Fitz.
Damn, Fitzy IRL.
Damn.
I like to be organized.
You skim through the non-redacted bits of this clipboard. It is a little bit hard to figure out what it's talking about, so I'm going to give you little lines of like what you've picked out of this mismatched thing. You read exploded facility. You read readings from 2 different signatures. Then there's something that talks about, actually you see almost like a handwritten note in the margins or something like that, that reads Agent L3 H4 V lowercase a is convinced it's 3. I remain unconvinced. So I will repeat, that is in capital L3 H4 V lowercase a.
Is convinced it's
3. I remain unconvinced. And then
Is there a... It looks like a word.
lead speak.
The medium, the inch, the what was it? The elementary level Hebrew speaker and the Sarah J. Maas reader in my head wheels are turning.
And then there's one other agent name that shows up without the blackout, which is Agent R05 lowercase h.
Rosh and
Listen.
Rachel.
You think you're sneaky with this? You think?
And so that's kind of what you glance through from this little like couple pages on a clipboard. Most of it is redacted. It looks to be like this person brought it into this room. Now, one thing, I don't know if you kind of, when you walked by the other room, relatively empty, bed made. Here, the bed is unmade. Here, this space looks used. There is a open kind of comic book, you realize if you put this together, of a volume, 2 volumes earlier. Actually, yeah, 2 volumes earlier than the one that you found in the kitchen, of the same comic book series. But it is like open on the ground. The bed unmade. And yeah, again, one of these little terminals on the wall in this room as well.
She said the word.
I said a different word. With your 19, again, and you're still looking for like anything that says ID on it. It does not say ID, but as you're looking on the bed, something is sticking out the far side from underneath the pillow. And I will say, you find Waffles, can you describe this?
Poorly probably, but yeah. What am I? Where am I going? What am I describing?
I highlighted it for you.
Oh yeah. You find what seems to be definitely heavier than plastic, so probably some type of metal contraption. It's like a rectangle and a square kind of put together with this little circle in the mid with this little half semicircle, like half circle in the middle, that also has like a crescent moon shape of middle in there. And then on the top of it, it has this little, looks to be a little reading thing, and it like, as much as you can see of the green bar, it looks to be like tiny, so you can assume it has like not a lot left, whatever it's talking about.
Yeah, it looks to be like a reading of some kind, like a measuring. It has a couple of like little like small little rectangle, like let's say it's like a line like this and it has like pieces of like rectangles in it, and all of these are empty except for like the last one light.
Low on juice.
Low on juice.
Okay.
It is
I
heavy.
don't know what I'm doing with this information.
Yep, it is heavy, and I can repeat that at any time you need me to.
Yep.
Cool.
But I think that's my best.
I think that's good.
And
Go at
it is a small?
Yeah, it's pretty tiny. It's almost handheld.
Yeah, looks like definitely looks like it's supposed to.
Like it's a little bigger than your hand, but it could definitely fit in one hand. It's like a big phone or something. In terms of size, not in terms of what it is.
I smell it.
Smells metallic and cold.
Am I detecting magic at this time?
Sure.
Am I
can.
actively sort of magic detecting?
You can. I mean, whatever you tell me to, then you will. And as you pulse out some magic detection, this does not seem to be magical.
You bring it over to the ID machine, the ID scanner.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
fuck it, just trying everything. Why not?
ID required.
Listen to how it mocks you. You're not going to open it. It's not going to happen. I'm kidding. I wouldn't say that. I take it back.
It's like, what is going on? Have we entered some kind of alternate dimension?
He's in a
like,
dishes fugue
shamescape?
I need you to say Twilight Zone for me, Matt.
Fits possessed.
I
He
just watched
breathed in
K-pop
some of the
Demon
black
Hunters
mold.
last
It's
night,
not
so I got
great.
shame on the mind.
I love it.
X-Files music plays.
I will just to speed this room up a little bit. So there is at the end of this room, just for everybody's sake, at the end of this room, it does look like there's been like a cave-in. Whatever has kind of wherever this would continue is completely crushed in with the outside like rock and crevice, not crevice, the rock and mountain like stuff. There's quite a lot of rubble. Like, it is large. It is not something that you think it looks precarious. It looks like pretty dangerous. Beyond that, there is a bathroom. I don't know if you would know that it is a bathroom, but you find another little small sink with running water, and this kind of seat-looking thing with also water that seems to disappear.
It's a fancy outhouse.
It's a fancy, yeah. I figured you'd recognize a toilet for a toilet. You will notice that in the bathroom there is this quite garish, like tiger print rug underneath the.
His name is actually pronounced Gerran.
Gerran has a very eclectic interior design taste, apparently. But you find a garish rug, and then in the other small room, it seems to be a kind of a shower, like a washroom. This seems to be a larger space, and you find on the wall another looking, different looking contraption on the wall here. This one you recognize has a like. It has like a red panel with a white plus sign that I think you would even now recognize as something to do with like health. Little medical kit. Yeah, and that's what's in this space. And I will say, as you kind of are continuing to explore this, fits in the middle of your dishes as you're kind of winding them down. Once again, everything shuts off. All the electricity shuts off. The water continues to flow. And then everything comes back on again.
would we know if it's like was like the same time as last time?
Like like the length of time it was off?
No, the length of time. Yeah.
Yes.
Or rather, the length of time. Actually, got it both. The length time it was off, and how long it took to go off.
It does seem to be off for like a similar length of time as last time. And then in terms of, it's only happened once before, and so it's hard to tell.
It's only like a hunch. It's only a hunch now. So anyway.
Well,
also, I'm suppressing
Waffles, would you
buttons.
say the frequency would be?
What are you saying?
The frequency.
Y'all have been searching for probably about 12 minutes, and at this time it's shut off twice. Early, it probably shut off within the first like 3 minutes, and then you think it shut off now. So if it's gonna follow the same, it'll be about 9 minutes from now. If it doesn't, then you'll know.
Perfect.
Okay. Fitz will like look over the dining quarters or common quarters one more time just to see if there's anything that anybody left tucked away in any of these cupboards or in any of the unexplored corners.
As you're doing that, you just hear everyone just hears, "I do not like it here."
So you continue to look around. I mean, you had a dirty
Bogie.
20 last time. Do you want to roll again, or do you want to kind of just spend more time with that same roll? And
I think just like spend a little more time
Spend
because like I
time
pulled
with
to
my
like
dirty
one
20.
corner.
Get
May as well get
comfortable.
cozy with it. Yeah, bite a drink at least,
No? Little margarita.
as many as it can handle.
I think there's not much else. Again, there's canned foods. I will let you kind of start recognizing the canned foods. You start sorting through like lots of tuna. Actually, you know what you'll find? You'll find expiration dates on some of these canned goods.
Oh, okay. Yeah, date me.
The date, I'm trying to think how this would work, so I don't want to I want to get this right. So you find a date. I will give you the number later. I'll make sure it's correct for you. But what you identify it as is very distinctly pre-calamity.
Can I cast approximate and look
Yes.
for ID?
I'm fairly certain that's not how that spell works.
I was gonna say, I don't think
Your
it's how
magic
it-
quickly. Sorry, type of object you name can be as specific or general as you like. Dented copper coins is as viable as coins, but the distinguishing
Okay.
features must be obvious at a glance.
But to approximate it, you have to have one in front of you, right? Like, because you approximate the number of the.
So your magic quickly
Name a
flows over an
particular type of
area.
object you are looking
But
for.
we don't know
within the
what
area.
that is, right?
Right, but the first
Like, we
line, your
can't
magic
know what
quickly
an ID
flows
is.
over an area to help you count and catalog. So this spell lets you count how many. So like if you have a big pile of gold, you can approximate how much is in it.
So if you
One
want to be
ID.
like, hey, are there any IDs in this floor? Then you can do that.
Yeah. Oh, you're pushed.
Sorry, that are clearly visible within the target area, so then at least I know it is near me.
Yeah,
There
fair.
Maybe
is
you
an
try to-
ID.
Yeah, so you
Yeah, I
okay,
guess
so
so.
10 feet, a range of 10 feet, so it's 1 cubic foot. So anytime there's like an object that you're not familiar with, you try to approximate with like ID, but you also don't know what an ID like looks like. So you're not, everything you've checked so far does not ding the spell.
Right, how does one look for something one doesn't know?
Exactly. Okay.
There are cathedrals everywhere for those with the eyes to see.
I love the idea though. It's really fun.
Yeah, that's a good use.
So at this point, you all have looked through the spaces. I would like to know, what is anybody doing in particular? I will say, are you sharing like the note that you have found now, what you found with each other as you kind of collect together?
I've shared my frustration of buttons and screens.
Lenora cleared everything in the lived-in room.
Correct.
Have we been to
everything
the
that there's to be found?
Have we been to the bathroom yet?
Yep.
Okay. I was trying to speed things up. I just wanted to clarify.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Yeah. Yeah. If we're feeling pretty clear, then I'm happy to help with ID.
Can I have that gadget back that fit into the thing? Maybe I could have a go of it.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay, so we'll have
There's a lot of
Pinto
buttons.
trying to work what that stick thing is. Fitz, Gerran is searching, hunting for ID.
Yeah.
With-
Is Lenora in the other room now? I know the
Lenora
token's over.
is
over
running.
here.
Lenora is running anywhere she can. In fact, she's checking the closet now too, and she's looking in the suits.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay. In that case, okay,
Everywhere.
because he was about to look at Pinto. Are you going to be okay by your? And kind of like here's like the.
Yeah, he's
behind,
already worried.
And it's like, I think you're all right.
I'm sorry, did you say something? No, I'm good. Go.
And I'll head over to the other room.
Okay. So what are you doing?
Oh, thanks. So, because he has no idea what ID is, obviously, and he has not even really looked at the door. So, kind of looking at, hearing the dishes, and with a bit of a upturned sort of look, passes by and is gonna search around the left-hand side, like that's next to the door, like between the blue and the red, sort of. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but
To like the wall here up
Sure,
between
floor
the two
vents.
doors. Understood.
Yep.
Yeah, there does not seem to be. Okay, perfect. And then Fitz, what about you?
Fitz will have like the most potable looking cans up on the table now that the space is a little clear. And he'll take the one with the most legible expiration date and like slowly walk over to Pinto, because he can't wrap his head around what he's holding.
Okay.
a quick meta question: did we identify what this thing is?
That was the
in
clipboard.
the Okay, cool. Okay. Feel free to continue while I'm looking around.
So.
Hey, buddy, are you busy?
I mean, yeah, but what do you got?
Fitz will sort of just place the can next to him and sit on the bed and say, "Look at this tin of peaches."
And there's it's a tin. Can I smell? Can I like use my ratty senses to try to smell if it's like? Oh hell no, I can't.
I mean, it's.
I shake it.
Yeah, you hear sloshing and a little bit of a. Yeah.
Ditsy, if this is still good, this is the greatest scientific achievement ever. I mean, it's peaches?
I'm scared to open it here, but that's what it says.
Were there others?
Yeah, there's a mess of semi-decent looking cans, but
This is I guess this is, if this is still preserved, this is something that was intended to stay for a long time, like long-term storage. I mean, like maybe they were on some sort of trip, some sort of journey that they had to pack up food for. I would have no idea that this is a vessel for traveling. Like, there's just no way. I mean, I see a residence. I see chambers. Have we seen boats? Do I know about pirates?
We don't know that their vessel is a vessel for traveling, though. It could just I thought it was just like a bunker.
Right.
Like it was
That's
built there by people.
I mean, that's what Pinto thinks at this point. But with a can like this, why would they need food to stay for so long? If they weren't going to be, were they playing? How long were they here for?
So
I just don't understand how a space like this can remain like this, and everything else is changed so drastically.
Yeah, I don't think this was built inside this mountain, right?
How did they get it in here?
I got no clue.
At least the bed is comfortable, but I am starting to have the heebie-jeebies.
Do you wanna crack one open? Do you wanna crack open the peaches?
Fitz will take the can with his cybernetic arm, and you sort of just see a couple of his fingers like twist, and sorry, I realized I only have one hand because I have to push it down. And then he pulls the bottom of it off with his other hand, and it is completely open.
Can I ask a question?
Please.
Does he sing peaches, peaches, peaches while he does this?
He doesn't know that song.
Old heads.
Okay.
He sings
Wow.
millions of peaches.
Wow.
Peaches for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, guys.
We're
We're
old,
all
yay! Look
we're
at
all
our
washed
gray
up
hair.
millennials.
Yep.
just a single tear rolls down my
Yep.
cheek.
So true. So true.
While you're
I'm gonna have
doing
to look up
this,
more Peach
Pinto,
songs.
are you still working to try to use?
Yeah,
this
but I definitely braked. I
Yeah.
braked. I
I
broke.
braked.
Teacher.
Not English.
You've been
Steve.
sun
Not an
You've been
important
sun
subject.
cooked.
Okay.
I would have taken a break to like give Fitz and the peaches my full attention,
Understood. So
especially when he opened it.
yeah, and you know what? Who needs a can opener? And that was one thing, Fitz, just like the note said, that you did not find in the entire kitchen. There was no can opener. And they did indeed need to
There
order a
was
new can
not.
opener. But who needs one when you have cybernetic arm? So you pry that open. There is a canned peaches in this camp.
Let's give it the old smell test.
Oh my gosh! Careful. You know how old those things are.
It smells sweet.
Can I roll a survival check?
Yeah,
Or a
same.
medicine check?
I've been around crops enough to know, like, are these fresh? Are they spoiled?
These are preserved, so it's hard, right? Because you've preserved plenty of, well, Mama Gibbles is absolutely preserved.
Oh, I've made many a jam, for sure.
So it definitely smells like that, and you know preserved fruit can last for a long time. Now, did Fitz show you the date of the can?
I would have. I would have
I've assumed
seen
so.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Do preserves last in a jar for 300 years? More? Unknown. But in this sort of canned process?
All right, I'm gonna try it. I dip my pinky in the jar, tiny little bit, and just.
It is sweet and sticky, and make me a fortitude saving throw.
Yes!
Correct. Yay.
Nat 20!
Nat
Let's
20.
go.
It's great. It's delicious.
It's got some kick to it.
Wow.
It has a zing to
my
it.
kind
It has
can
like a
eat
tick, like
garbage.
your tongue's a little like prickly afterwards. It has a zing to it.
There's like
Not
pineapple
the why
a
are
little bit,
these
yeah.
peaches spicy?
Hey guys, waffles and syrup. Sorry, this has been bothering me, so I took matters into my own hands. I'm reading here. Hang on. I am reading. Square connected to a rectangle with a half circle metal thing with a crescent moon shaped metal within the half circle. I have drawn it, and I just want to make sure we're on the same page here. Hang on. Ah. Come
Try
on.
to put your face next to it or like by it.
Yeah. No, put it put it in front of your
Wait,
face.
is that a penis? Hold on.
It definitely is.
Ah,
it
You
definitely
make a
is.
dick.
I'll say your you're within like
It's so blurred.
you're within like
It's
65
blurred
to
in-
70%. Yeah.
That's definitely a dick.
Wow.
There we are.
That's
It's a square with a rectangle with a half circle with a.
I just need a screenshot of that. Like,
You drew your flashlight. I don't get it.
Yeah,
that
right.
is very
Yeah.
similar to what your flashlight looks like. Yes. I will.
So now
I
you just
will,
got 2 dicks?
So do I get a hero point or fucking what?
You're drawing a dick?
They said. Sorry, Waffles said if you can figure it out, you get a hero point. It's a metal.
We
dick.
do-
Is this
we
a
do
dil-
have
Is it a
something.
weird flat? Is it a weird flat dildo?
So we do have a thing
Don't
that we
shake
do.
it. Don't shake it.
Is it a mushroom?
If
Is it a mushroom
you-
instead?
If you want to, like, we can't do too much of this.
Metal mushroom.
We can't do too much of this, but basically what's gonna happen is, like, not every single guest is gonna get this right, but if you want to make a prediction, if you want to say, I think I have, whether that's about plot, whether that's about this mysterious item that you don't know, things like with gravity at least, you can say, I'm gonna make a prediction, or I want to guess, and you can let us know, any Waffles and I in private, and what your prediction is, or you can make predictions obviously live on the show. We won't necessarily tell you the answer, but when it comes to be revealed and you had guessed correctly, you will get a hero point. Fair enough?
So what you're telling us is that it's a dick.
Well, you won't know.
Don't try the shake
until-
weight method, please.
Man,
Perfect.
these Starfinder kids. Woo.
Okay, so now at this point, you are tasting peaches, and I will say a couple more time has passed. I will say
Tasting peaches.
to give an overview of the space as you have found it. Kitchen was used and left in a state of uncleanliness of some form. The beds of the open space in the barracks were all seem to be mostly empty, except for the happened to find the one spell gem that was left in one of the bedside like storages. One room, one of the more private rooms, left relatively empty, cleaned up, like bed made. Though there was remnants of, some magazines left in this room to perhaps point to it had an occupant at some point. And then the second private bedroom, bed unmade, messy, in use with the clipboard. That's the status that you see this bunker was left in at whatever point in time. When at this point, indeed like about 9 minutes later, the power shuts off again. Gerran, standing close to this, you're kind of inspecting this wall. I'll say you kind of have like wandered down. You see once again, you feel, even though you've wrapped up your feet a little bit, you feel you were standing on these vents. The air stops flowing, and as you're kind of looking and touching and feeling the walls over here, as the power shuts off and you happen to be standing next to the reinforced door to the south, you hear a of some mechanism.
Is there like a handle on the door? Or is it one of them same doors from like earlier?
Is one of the same doors from earlier. However, the light has been shut off here, as well as the panel, so nothing is. So if you kind of touch the panel, it's not responding.
I'm gonna take up my star knife and try to pry it open.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a strength check, just a flat strength check, or athletics. Make it athletics.
I'm gonna hero point a second. No, that's not close. It was a natural 4, but I don't want it. So I'm gonna hero point that. Oh, cool. Not much better, but a little better. That's 15.
A 15. you feel it give a little bit. It actually has some, like, it pushes, and this, like, connection to the wall with this, again, a reinforced door. It is heavy. You feel it starting to shift, starting to move, and you're, like, trying to pry it open. And then as the lights come back on and everything whirs back, you feel that little bit of, like, you maybe got it half an inch or a couple centimeters pushed open with that star knife wedged in. There is a loud, like, shk, and you feel almost like a force shk, close it fully again. Make me a reflex save to get your star knife out of there.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm pretty good at those. That's a 16.
16. Okay. You managed to get it right out of there as whatever sort of, like, force reconnects it, suddenly kind of rockets it closed. But when the power was off, you were able to budget.
Fitz,
Yeah.
can you come here for a second, please?
Yeah, I will be right over, and I'll saunter.
You saunter
So
over.
when the power went off, I was able to wedge my star knife in to this door. Just barely. Not all the way. But I bet you got points to your arm with something like that, it probably would be easier.
Fitz will do the classic crack in the hands and say, "Let's see what we can do."
So you'll have to
We'll probably
wait.
have to wait for the power to go out.
Yeah. Yep.
Right.
I'm just excited.
And is there anything major happening in the next about, like, 10 minutes? I can't with the penis drawing schematics that are going on in chat.
I haven't really fleshed out my attempt at, like, working the panel and the...
In the next
Go for it.
10 minutes,
Gadget.
do you want to try to do that?
For sure.
Okay,
For sure.
go ahead. You're going to roll me a d20.
Oh, it fell. Oh, God.
Oh, no. Oh, God.
$13.
13. You go to a different one. Not the one that Gerran kind of scrambled in whatever odd language is. And you try to press buttons perhaps on a slightly slower. Okay, press this one. And you see the light kind of come on the screen. Similarly, it says unable to connect to infosphere. Press another button. So you're slower about this. You don't know what you're pressing. I will say that this is relatively simple of a use case. So what you see is by two buttons on the screen, two additional words after you kind of press the same button again to clear off the unable to connect to infosphere. And then you see two other words pop up, and it says check your balance and record a voice log. And they seem to be, like, next to a button each.
It's a diary and an ATM, guys. Well, I know what record. I'm gonna press check balance.
You press check balance, and a thing pops up and says insert cred stick.
I hold up this little device with the matching symbols, and I watched Gerran insert.
Yeah, you're
it
able
into
to fumble.
the port.
It's likewise. It's like a USB. You're like, wait, no, okay, and then back to the first way. And you're able to put it in. And as it does, there's a moment. A light flashes underneath the cred stick, and it's this sort of, like, oddly, you realize, like, clear plastic, and it kind of lights up as it gets inserted. And it reads 50 credits.
Would I know what a balance is in this? Is there like a currency? Is there
Next to the
is
50
barter
credits
based?
is the same symbol that you see on what you now know as a cred stick. It seems to be a currency symbol.
Huh. Interesting. Okay. So this is currency. Interesting.
There's realizations happening, and I will say at this point, because there's so much realizations happening in chat, in our private chat.
I've just been watching Bella for the last 5 minutes.
If you rewatch this on the VOD and you just throughout this entire interaction with the terminal, watch Bella's face.
Oh my god, yeah. It was like I would have paid for that 100%.
I'm gonna need to rewatch this because so much of my brain was dedicated to figuring
you
out
did
what
so
the hell
good,
fair enough.
Bogie. You did
You
so
did great.
good.
that I missed so
going
much
on,
story,
but I'm
guys.
Actually,
I have no
Bogie,
idea what's
you didn't
going
miss a thing.
It's all
You
good.
got it all right the whole fucking time. We were the ones off gallivanting like ding
Right.
dongs.
Hey, I rolled a 1. I was about to break that fucking TV.
I'm having a lot of realizations back to back.
Do you want to, okay, here's what I'll do. I'm gonna jump back. Here, do you want to share with the class what you have found out?
Okay, so 2 things. First, I realized it's a fucking gun.
What a sentence. What a sentence. I pocketed a fucking gun?
And then I realized I fucking put it in my bag. And I was like, I pocketed a gun?
At least you didn't shake it like the flashlight, right?
I did not get into that. That's amazing.
When you said I smell it,
Fucking package.
oh,
Right, because Boogie, you already figured it out, right? Like,
well, yeah. When she said I smell it, I was like, oh god.
because the folks at home don't know that you already figured it out. So that's really funny.
Now I will say your characters do not know it is a fucking gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously, or she wouldn't
A
have
knife.
thrown it into her fucking backpack.
Right.
Where else are you gonna
Can't
put
wait
it?
to figure out how that's gonna literally blow up later.
I mean, certainly not haphazardly throwing it into her pack. And now, I'm sorry, the thought of Lenora walking around strapped.
The perfect character for it.
Once
the perfect
she
character.
figures out what that is, it's all over for you bitches.
But at least what's his face back at Roga's first. So like
Baron.
like Gerran's probably second at least, but
So try and make fun of me now, bitch.
I will.
All right,
We've
so
created a monster.
to
Yep.
bring us back in here for a second.
Incredible. No notes.
After a little bit, as you all continue to explore this space and kind of piece together a little bit of the story of what happened here, the power goes off again. Gerran and Fitz are ready.
Yep.
Together, successfully, you're able to pry this door open. Once it proceeds fully into its sort of like slot in the wall, you hear it kind of like in a way where you feel like it is fully opened and stationary and it will not shut on you again. And as you look through, you see sparking light as this large room opens up below you. This seems to be
The danger room.
No.
a set of stairs, and below you at a glance see that
There you
the entire bottom is filled with water. And some of the machinery around this room, and as you're kind of looking, you see targets along the wall, and a large sort of painted symbol on the floor below the water. You see these machinery sparking with lightning, and as you watch, you see that the entire current of the water below is charged with electricity. And one other thing, as on the stairs you see these large sort of light fixtures that have cracked and broken and fallen with glass and metal on the stairs. At the bottom of the stairs, you see a skeleton. And that's where we're going to take a break.
Yes.
Honestly, that's what Gary's been looking for the whole time. Where the fuck are the skeletons?
Where are they? Indeed.
We found
You
them.
found them.
Yep.
Good
And
job.
electric water, live wire.
And electrified water. Sure, it's fine. It's fine. And then also just on, on the really far, actually, it's fine. On the far side of the wall as well, you see, and you probably can't see inside of there, but like closed cases of similar looking dicks, according to Bella.
More dicks for everyone.
That is just for people that are here live, because that will not be
Yeah.
in the podcast.
Yeah.
We're gonna take a quick break.
Oh
It
my
went a
God.
little bit long. That's
All
okay.
good. We had to
Refresh your
get to the
drinks.
dicks.
Pee if you gotta pee.
Yeah.
We'll be here right back in just a little bit, so stick around because there's some more mystery to uncover.
I'm so sorry.
T-Rex won't have
Don't be
shit
sorry.
on us
Don't be
when we
sorry.
got all these guns.
Go get us, T-Rex.
Come get me, T-Rex. I'm gonna blow your head off.
Be right back. And we're back. Back with a water-filled room and a skeleton.
Electricity.
What more could you ask for? Right? That's what everybody
Pretty
wants.
much.
Right.
Okay, cool.
That's the old adage.
That's the old adage, yes. So Gerran and Fitz, and as you hear the power, so you look into this room. Lights sparking from the different sort of like pipes and all sorts of odd machinery that runs through from the walls to the floors in this room. But you otherwise see a quite large room, aside from the skeleton, the broken lights, etc., etc. There is, through the water, a symbol on the floor. And I would like perception checks from the both of you as you kind of look in this room.
Is this like an occultism or a religion check, or you just want a straight perception check?
No, this is just perception. This is kind of like,
Good.
yeah.
15.
22.
Amazing. So here, Gerran, it's a little hard. You're kind of taken aback by just like everything around in this room. I will say, just like there seems to be kind of cases and other type of machinery and like higher tech stuff on the farthest wall away from you. There's these dummies that you see, kind of weird racks of like open space and cabinetry in the east side wall. Just so much, and kind of just looking at this, it looks to be some form of like maybe like a large training room or something. It's hard to this is, to the best of your ability with what you see.
Yeah. I mean, I know what targets look like. That's about
Right,
it.
it's the targets. It's that's kind of what's putting it together. But Fitz, the
question-
symbol that you see,
Okay, keep going.
it looks vaguely like a compass, with a star in the middle, and you see it here on the map overlay for you. But you basically are able to capture the detail of that. So it seems to be like, a compass with a star nested in the center, and it seems to be painted onto the floor of this large space.
Can I pop in here?
Absolutely.
Anyone that sees this, including later, feel free to give a society check.
Yes, chef.
I want to see
I
it.
don't know much society.
And as the lights come back on, Pinto and Lenora, you hear kind of the opening of this door. You can definitely
We
wander.
would have yelled. Yeah, we would have yelled it out.
Society checks an 18.
Hey guys, are you okay? Oh my, what?
Okay,
Still
I got an
okay,
18.
Pinto. Yes.
Fitz will kind of instinctively just like put his arm down to stop him from moving forward.
Mom in the car.
Yeah, 100%. But it's
Thanks.
it's like a vertical instead
Yeah.
of a horizontal mom arm. Just like,
Yep.
and he'll be
I
like
just-
that
No,
water looks
you go.
filthy.
I come over and I roll a fucking 6.
Great.
Society?
Yeah.
It was a 4 plus 2.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. I got a 2 plus 4.
Wow,
Nice.
that's math, but the same.
Same, but different.
You're both trying to like look over everybody's shoulder from behind this door. It's like, what's that? What's that?
Yeah. And for the record, a 2 society.
Okay. Funnily enough, they're all exactly the same, even Fitzy's. I know Fitz rolled a little higher, but
Dang.
none of you have any idea what this is.
And correct me if I'm wrong. Because I know that there's water on the bottom portion of the stairs. Is there also at the top portion of the stairs too?
Is not at the top portion of the stairs. What's at the top portion of the stairs though seems to be like broken glass and what looks to be one of the, now that you look kind of like up, you see it's some of the same sort of like lighting like tubes that have been lit like that are up on the ceiling in front of over the kitchen and stuff like that seem to have like fallen, maybe busted out when the electricity ran through it or something like that.
Is the skeleton submerged in water?
The skeleton is submerged in water, yes.
I'm gonna cast telekinetic hand
Ah,
and attempt to lift up the skeleton and just bring it up to the top tier, the top level of stairs.
the skeleton.
Is that-
Okay, here's what I'll have you do. Looking from where you are is a little bit tight. Do you want to step into the room?
I mean, yeah, I do.
Oh, Gerran will join you because he's about to do that anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it too.
All right, so now there's not in this space is a bit tight, so you want to be a little bit careful. So basically, up until that the second landing, I suppose. I would not. Yeah, basically, if you want to avoid the water entirely, I would not go past this landing.
Yeah, that was my assumption. Okay, great.
Now,
Fitzy, can I get a boost?
over the
Papa
stairs,
not
you're able
buddy.
to see.
Okay, I'm piggybacking on Fitzy right now.
In the bottom left-hand corner, and in the top right-hand corner, are those live wires?
Those are some of the piping and wiring that seems to be running from wall to floor, some to the ceiling. There's like a lot of machinery going there, and yes, they are sparking and like electrifying the water.
Can I attempt to lift the skeleton with my telekinetic hand?
The skeleton, I think that's teetering on a bulk or so. I'm trying to think.
Yeah, a person is over a book. You are definitely unable to lift the skeleton with your telekinetic hand.
But I will say this: you try to lift it, right? Heck, you can lift the skull.
I pop open a rib or something. Like pops up. Oh,
You're
sorry.
shifting it. As you're shifting it, you see. So you're able to grab the skull. Do you want to grab the skull and bring the skull up?
Yeah.
You bring it up. The skull. Make me a medicine check.
Ugh, 3 plus. Not gonna matter. 5. I got an 8.
You still got that hair point over there, don't ya?
Gonna use a hair
Technically, I have 2 now.
It's the end of the day.
All right.
And push those glasses
Up
up.
to you.
No,
But look at
no.
me.
Use
I know what
illusion.
guns are all the time.
Wow, what a cool American.
Look at me. It's a gun, not a dick. Okay.
Bogie, clearly
It's
from
the
Texas.
same thing.
No, I'm not using that hero point.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So
Smoke 'em
you
if you got 'em.
this kind of you bring the skeletal skull up here. Maybe it's not what you intended, so you kind of just set it on the ground. You're not really looking too much at it or anything. But what I will say is sort of like moving the skeleton, and as it kind of shifts the rib cage and everything, you see a small-ish, about the size of a human hand, maybe a little bit smaller, rectangular plastic encased thing on the
Does
ground
it
by
say
it.
remote on it? No.
Yeah, about that.
Is it flat or
is
is
flat.
it similar? Telekinetic hand.
Grab that instead,
Shoop.
and you bring it up, and you see something that perhaps a higher medicine check would have may helped you recognize faster on the skull. You see a picture on the surface of this thing. It is a picture of one of the aliens from one of the magazines. And not the same one as the magazines. And actually, in fact, who are we? How are you to know or judge gender of aliens here? But you do see a different sort
Cloaca.
of build to this alien than the one in the magazine. This one, slightly squarer jaw, thicker neck, but similarly still two antennae that kind of reach from its forehead. It has that picture sort of centered in it. Underneath it, there is a name. It says name, Mish, M-I-S-H. Clearance, confidential. And at the very top, in yellow, an I and a D, and then a card, ID card.
Guys.
Lenora sees it and she goes, "Move!" and she lunges for it. She doesn't even care. She doesn't even care how fascinating this room is. She just wants the thing that she wanted done to
Yep.
be done.
You grab the ID card.
Closure, for sure.
As you do, you
Fitz is gonna sprint
lunge
behind her.
for it, and you, your foot kind of like kicks accidentally the skull that has been set down here on the top floor of these stairs, crunching on the glass. And as it kind of rolls, you glance down and you look at it. At this point, all of you look down at it, and with the picture of the ID card in front of you, you look down and you see that this is not a human skull. This is not an elven skull. The shape of it is completely different. And as you glance at the ID card and you glance down at the skull, you see that this is the skull of an alien species, for all you know, of one you don't recognize.
I open the comic book.
Fitz will look at the corpse through the water. How many arms there got?
2.
Oh, bummer.
And it
Suddenly less interesting.
No, and I sorry, I didn't realize that you had shared it. Thank you. As I see you shared the picture that is on the ID card.
Very cool. Does Lenore run out of the room with the ID card?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's ran over already.
All right, you run off. As you do, I'll bring you guys back over here. As you do, you run up to the door. Are you pressing the ID card into the keypad.
Yes.
Boop boop.
You
Turns
die.
green. Access granted.
Damn.
The door whoosh, opens up. And as it does, you see
Show us what you got.
what looks to be an office. Oops.
She's a little
Oh.
disappointed.
Hold on.
It's not that
killed
cool.
everything. Sorry.
No.
I like
Set it
opened
on
up a new
fire.
desktop. This is what I meant to click. This office, the door opens up. Immediately you see lining the wall are 4 rolling chairs, paperwork and books spread out. There seems to be like extra seating against the northern wall, but 2 main desks that face each other, leaning against the westernmost wall. And immediately around the corner to your left on the eastern wall is a large couch and a big purple area rug and some shelves, and then off to the far side behind the desks is a door.
After you.
Door City over here.
So realizing that him asking about the ID card and then literally everyone leaving the room, as he looks back at the room, sighs for a second and reaches to his side and picks up a familiar wooden totem. She's a lot like you, and that's really, really infuriating. And he puts it back. And he walks out of the room.
All right.
Perfect. Can I jump in here super quick? Just I'm gonna slight retcon for y'all.
Oh.
When Pinto did the telekinetic hand, the first like time or two that it entered the electric water, it definitely disintegrated, and it took a little time to like basically inch out the ID card. I just want to solidify the fact that telekinetic hands cannot stand up to damage, so you can't like send it through a wall of fire or something. So the water
is very
is
important.
definitely electric.
Thank you. Yeah. So through the electrified water, it took a while to kind of roll it almost up the stairs until it was off of the water, and then yeah, perfect. Okay. So why don't we, as you all, Lenora, I'm assuming you step in here first. Make me perception checks.
Finally, a really good roll.
That's an 8. Thank you so much.
25.
20.
That's a nat 20, baby. Yeah.
Ooh.
26.
10.
Okay. Perfect. And sorry, Bogie, what did you have?
I got a 10.
10. Okay.
You got 2
So we
hero
have
points.
Gerran and Fitz with the high rolls, correct?
Yep.
Perfect.
26 and 25, I think.
Yes.
Is Pinto a hero or not?
Oh, son of a
Not
bitch.
today.
No, we just started session 2. No way.
Lenora, you walk in here and there's more paperwork, and there's also there's more like papers and some books and stuff, and then there is this on the northern kind of long desk situation over there. You see one small. I will let you all at this point, kind of walking through all this space, recognize when there's technology, so I will just call it technology. You don't know what it is. So amongst that, some paperwork, one kind of very small technological thing.
Technology, thank you so much.
Technology.
You're so welcome.
And the books. What immediately catches your eye when you walk in here? Because you were in here. You walked first.
Technology.
Okay. So this is what you are kind of caught up with your role. Like, this is all you focus on. So you go up to this small little once again, almost similar size to what we now have as a cred stick. It's not the same thing. It's a lot thicker. And it has a button on the side of it. And then a small screen. And 2 buttons on the surface of the screen. An arrow pointing to the left, an arrow pointing to the right. Plugged into it is these kind of like string, like they're not string, but these kind of like flexible long things that end in 2 little circles.
Ah, a gun.
Fantastic.
Not a dick.
Hero point. No.
Yeah, right? If I had one, I would give it to you.
I poke around the buttons.
Okay. You're gonna spend time on this, so go ahead and roll me a d20, just a flat d20.
Let's go, good roll. Let's go.
It sure is a 12.
Okay. You don't notice much aside, like in terms of like how this contraption works, but as you hit those buttons, you see words kind of scroll across the little small monitor screen thing. These are what you see. They're too good, so I have to share them with you.
You pull it up.
0G beats. Then you hit next. You hit the arrow, and it says Beyond the Drift. And you hit an arrow, and it says Neon Nova Nights, among other.
Is it porn?
I was just gonna say this is like porn, isn't it?
Nope.
Do I get a hero point?
Give him the
So
you just hear like Gerran under his breath. Of course, the buttons work for you. Yeah.
Do I hear anything coming out of the little wires?
you do. After a little bit, you realize you press some of those side buttons, and you hear something kind of grow louder as you have a equivalent of an MP3 player that you are looking for. You don't fully know how to use it yet. But it's relatively less technological than some things. And so you are going to spend some time figuring this out as we just being first in the room, kind of lighting your eyes on that and exploring it as
She's gonna Peter Quill the shit out of this fucking campaign.
yes,
Hey,
perfect.
do your thing. I'm sure down.
Changes her whole demeanor. She's just boogieing.
Except you have a Zune.
So it only works for the next like 10 days.
Fitz and Gerran, as you enter the room, who remind me your rolls?
I am still on. I'm on Fitzy's back.
Oh, you go
So
back on
it's
it back.
back
Okay.
in it.
I rolled a natural 20, which is a 26.
Okay.
25.
It's 25.
Fucking rolls today. Like, can I get a
know.
little bit of that? Damn,
know.
like,
That's
good
my
for
only
you.
good one. That's my only good one all night.
I
I
only
rolling
roll.
too?
I only roll high during RP sessions.
Am I rolling too?
Gerran, walk through the desks. You see the middle volume between the two comic books that you have. So you had like volume 1, 2, and 3 now. I don't know if you're collecting these.
I am.
Yeah, okay,
The
this
first
one
one I
makes you
found was
quite
volume
important.
5.
What's that?
The first one I found was volume 5.
Okay,
so
so
now
then
I'm gonna focus.
you have 2, 3. No, you have 3, 4, and 5 then. You have 3, 4, and
Oh,
5.
that's awful. I love
Yes,
it.
it's the worst. So you walk through here. The first things you do is you kind of look at the main, you look at the shelves, and you look at the computer desks. Again, you don't know the computer desks, but for ease here. Couple things that stand out. There is a lot of, like, you see like on the shelves like stacks of like blank paper. You see a whole bunch of like office supplies basically. You see on the northern desk. I see, Gerran, you're going to look at the northern desk, and then Fitz, you'll go to the southern desk.
Sure.
The northern desk is some papers, a lot redacted again, a lot of just nonsense that you just don't know how to make hide no hair of. But with your 25, one thing maybe having also caught up with the clipboard that was found in the outside place, you see something that mentions an explosion. And you read that, and interestingly with this line, it says, expedition set out to the site of the explosion. Agent redacted. MIA, presumed dead. The name of this agent is redacted. What's that?
Expedition 33?
No.
Too easy.
32, thank you very much.
Ah, damn. They haven't made that game yet.
They haven't made that one yet, no. So yes, expedition set out to the site of the explosion. Agent redacted. MIA, presumed dead. Fitz, though, on your side, there's two things you notice. One, unlike the sort of similar computer setup that was in the barracks, there seems to be this like attached component to these both of these computers. It has a slot in it.
Well, I kind of got an arm that probably has a slot in it, I guess.
Not quite. This one with your natural 20 fits. Seems to be the same size as the ID card.
Oh. Lenora, may I see the ID card, please?
Yes, but then I immediately want it back. This is now extremely important to me.
Without a question. And he'll kind of look at it and look at the card and try to run through the ways of. Is it a swipey? Is it
make sure the
Is it a
chip is facing
Yeah,
the right
yeah, damn
way.
it. You beat me
This
to it.
one is like an insert.
Giggity.
Okay. He's gonna try to insert it with the ID information facing him.
Facing
I
you.
guess.
Yeah, and to be fair, on the bottom you do see a like small little like golden metal chip kind of thing.
Like some
that,
metal pins, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
We'll
you
just
match
intuit
that
it.
up and you place it down with the image facing you, and the screen in front of you, a like box pops up, and
Okay.
in the box it says passcode, and then a blank like bar that seems to be requesting input. Now I will say right now, that is not information that you have, nor do you have the skills to hack
Bypass admin.
bypass admin. Yeah, you can try had they bypass admin controls, but you don't even know how to use a keyboard into the computer technically. Though you do see this rectangular sort of setup in front on the desk that has a bunch of letters on it.
Is Fitz will kind of look at the display. Is there perhaps some kind of small colorful adhesive note that would have an indistinct scribble on it?
So you start looking around to see if there's anything scribbled on here on the desk to like look if there is, you know, an answer to what this passcode might be. It doesn't, so you're flipping through some stuff. It doesn't seem to be the only weird thing that you find, like, you're not able to find like a passcode, like not one thing. The only weird thing you find is a sticky note of a handwritten something scribbled on here. And as you try to decipher the writing, it says, Agent L3 put a children's toy in the safe. She wouldn't elaborate further. ... Weirdo.
There is treasure here. There is a safe somewhere. That was a little too Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm sorry. There's treasure here. We need to go exploring.
Get to the
That's
chopper!
what he
I
sounds
was
like when he's
drinking.
coming down from washing dishes.
Yeah, right.
I go full Arnold when I get in the kitchen.
Oh, that's
Amazing.
so awesome.
Great, I love that for this.
You learn something about your character every time.
And similarly, Pinto, what I'll say, if you want to like get off of Fitz's back and continue to explore on your own, you can be looking through the shelves, and again, you had like a 10, so you're able to find like a lot of what looks to be office supplies. So there's pens, pencils, blank paper, things like that. Yeah. And then there's the door that's behind you as well.
And this isn't one of the special doors. This is just
This
a regular
seems to
old
be like
door.
a actual like wooden door with a handle. Yes, like not mechanical or whatever, technological.
Logic.
May I open said door?
Absolutely. You get an open that door.
You die.
Open
Why I
that.
saved them hero points, dog.
What you see is so immediately in front of you there seems to be a metal box with like a keypad on it, and it seems to be flashing red. There, as you kind of glance in here, you see that this is like a storage space. There is like a large pipe that runs through it, similar to like there was a large pipe that ran through the bathroom. And as you kind of look to your left, you see more shelves. And as you look to the shelves, you see they're like, you look on the ground and it's like oddly like empty. There is some like metal looking almost like, what's it, like a hardware tool box that sits there. That's there, and then you see little like pieces of mush kind of like drip off of one of the shelves, and you're like, what the heck? And as you like look up, you see this like more of this like kind of goopy material dripping from the shelf. And as you look up, I would need everybody to roll some initiative real quick.
Okay.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go and put the turn order up here. Actually, instead of turn order, everybody rolled perception already, and I think we're going to grab that.
Oh, yeah.
So
21
26.
motherfuckers, we're back.
Yeah.
So back.
well,
It's so
all
bad.
right.
I'd like to keep my 26. If you're positing that, I want my 26.
Yeah, it was okay. I said roll initiative, so we'll let everybody roll. I'm so
I got
sorry.
a nat 18.
Wait, sorry. I
Why do
rolled.
you do
I
this
rolled
this
for
way?
perception because you said perception.
Yeah, I did. You're fine. Everybody can roll their initiative with
For the most
perception.
part, I think it's almost the same for everybody, unless they choose a different
No, I have
skill,
a
right?
+4 for perception and 0 for initiative.
Right, but the
it's-
skill you put
it's
is still perception. Yeah.
So with that, as you look up on the shelves and this slime sort of like drips down and coalesces into a large form as this thing kind of forms off of the ground, as it drips this kind of green slime, and then you notice coming out of the top of this slime seems to be this like kind of like string that is spread out into like little more strings, like branches out into smaller strings, as this kind of coalesces in front of you. As it is coalescing and kind of coming together, you have a second to call out behind you, as we'll start at the top of the turn order with Gerran.
Oh, I went. I wasn't prepared to go first. I didn't reveal what I rolled for perception yet. Interesting.
Oh, you didn't? Is it on Oh, sorry. I thought the turn order was accurate. You want to go ahead and tell me what you?
No, it was I rolled a 16. I don't even see a turn order, but the bad guy. I might roll 20
Yeah.
at least.
I don't have a turn order up either.
I think you're probably looking at the T-Rex fight, I imagine, because I was first. Then.
Let's remove all turns.
My
Okay.
turns.
But
You good? Yeah, I'm adding everybody to the turn order. Is everybody seeing it now?
I'm seeing zeros.
Cool. All right.
Yeah.
Uh,
Tell us your rolls.
Gerran, you said 16?
yes, it wouldn't let me edit it, but yes.
I got
You
you.
just gotta like triple click it.
Lenora, what did you get?
I had rolled a 21.
Yep.
21.
Let's
Yep.
go.
Pinto?
Yeah, you go.
18.
Nice.
18.
And thank goodness.
Yeah, right.
Always the bridesmaid.
And then Fitz.
Nice.
It's up there as a 15.
Perfect. Okay. So my bad.
All good.
Lenora, you actually get a second to react.
I'm trying to figure out what to do. What to do.
You're not alone.
I think is everybody seeing this, or do I need to get people's attention at first?
So I will say,
I'm smelling its breath right now, so.
yeah, Pinto, you open the door and then take a second to coalesce. So this thing is sort of like this. It's growing larger and larger as this thing is sort of like this mound of slime seems to be gathering from within all parts of this small room and growing and growing. It is growing quite large. So in that time frame that it is growing, Pinto, you're calling back to get everybody's attention.
Guys.
What do you say?
Guys.
Can you not just close the door? That Lenora shuts the door. Lenora
Yeah,
pulls Pinto out of the way and shuts the door.
Note.jpg.
Okay. So we'll have you take an action to run up to the door. And I'm trying to place you somewhere that makes sense. And pull, I'll say one action, pull Pinto out of the way. And then and Pinto, you're willing.
Yes.
And then one action, you shut that door again.
Okay. That's all 3 actions.
She's so selfless. Oh my god.
Shut that door.
Wow.
Pinto.
Okay. I'm going to hop onto the chair right here on the desk and spin it around so that it's giving me cover.
You hunker down on the
Yep.
back of the and it spins
I
and
don't
it's
really
like
need to. I'm probably like peeking up.
perfect.
And I want to ready a spell. I want to hold. If I can't do it.
Takes 2 actions to hold 1 action. So you do jump on that chair, which is 1 action. So you do have 2 actions, but it would have to be 1 action spell. Now we've homebrewed this before. Waffles, do you?
Right. This
I
is-
can't remember what we said in this campaign. I love the fact that you can hold a spell with 3 actions.
Right.
So like you can hold a 2 action with 3 actions.
Right.
That wouldn't help you here because he jumped on the chair.
But I think that'll be the house rule that we have in this case. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I gotta save them spell slots. I'm gonna cast. Yeah, I gotta cast shield because I don't see
Yeah.
the mush man anymore, so I can't cast
Nope.
message. It was gonna be. Guys,
I
prepare
love that.
for a lot of it. Okay.
Let me talk to you, slime.
Oh, also just to get us everybody in order, not everybody healed from the T-Rex, correct?
Nope.
So I would like to know everybody's current hit points.
Great question, bestie.
Well, that's why baby topped off during dish time.
Yes.
I know Fitz
Fitz is
topped
topped
for
off.
sure.
Absolutely.
Gerran is at 27 out of 32.
27, 32.
I haven't taken any damage yet.
Yeah, I don't think you took
did,
damage.
Lenora did not write down whatever it was last session.
Okay.
Lenora, what's your max?
22.
Put yourself at like 17. I'm pretty sure you were like 3/4 health.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, because you got hit when I got hit.
All right. Now. That's what you, okay, cool. So you jump onto this chair, you duck behind it, and cast shield on
shield.
yourself. Gerran.
So so on the opposite side of the Lenora, is there enough space? Because it's kind of tough to see on the map. Because actually, does the door go
Inward or
outwards
outwards?
or inwards? Yeah.
It opens inwards, so into the storage closet.
Okay. Do I have enough space to get to the other side of the door from where Lenora is?
Yes.
Okay.
You
I'm
can
gonna
move through
one.
people for free.
Yeah, because they're friendlies. Unless it's Lenora, who's definitely not a friendly to them.
You trip a little over Lenora's foot. She does
She's
not
not
get
really
out
a
of
friendly period.
No, I know. I respect it. Because I have two actions. Can I use 2 actions to hold to stab it if it comes like underneath the door or something like that?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
absolutely.
think that's what I'm gonna do. And so you see him draw his rapier and kind of flourish it, and I don't even know if there is a space underneath the door. But
There is. It's like your normal house wooden door.
gotcha, sure. As soon as I see something green and disgusting, I'm
I
going
will
to
say
stab
metal
it.
door, but yes.
Okay, fair enough. And yeah, he just looks at you, Lenora. As soon as I see something green, I'm going to stab it.
I don't know how you stab slime, but
We're
give it
going
your
to
best
find out.
shot.
That's my turn.
Okay, so you hold your action, and then Fitzy.
Ooh, a question actually really fast. Yeah. Did we, as it was moving, because I know you said it was enlarged.
It was kind of like
getting
coalescing
bigger.
itself.
Right.
Yeah.
Was anything that it was on starting to like corrode or acidic or anything like that?
I will say that you probably, with the door closed, you did not get a good enough look. You weren't there either, yeah. So I would say it'd be hard for you to know
That's
right
fair.
now. It's a good
That's fair.
question, and like, you'll keep an eye out for it.
Yep.
Do we hear any sizzling or bubbling?
Right. Am I gonna lose my rapier in 5 seconds? That. So, cool.
You hear some glooping. I don't know what that's somewhere between the two.
Looping and glorping. Okay, just what I feared.
Oh, here's a question. Smell? You can keep going. You don't have to. You can it's fine.
Smell. Hard to tell right now. Door's closed.
All right,
We'll
fair
continue.
enough.
Fitz.
Yep.
Shield up,
What?
please. Knee jerk
Got it.
reaction. Hug my skillet. I'll look over to
Clean skillet.
Pinto, very clean. And say, do you think that chair is safer than perhaps me? And con permiso, I will use my other action to place him on my shoulder.
Is that cool with Pinto?
Super cool with Pinto.
Cool. All right.
And
so
we're
you
gonna
hug him on.
we're gonna respectfully back the fuck up.
So shield up, pick Pinto up, and then you are stepping back.
Correct.
Okay. Perfect. Excellent.
We're going there.
How
How tall are the ceilings?
Standard, somewhere between probably 8 and 12 feet.
Great. If this
I say 8 like that standard. So probably somewhere between 10 and 12 feet.
If this is a difficult thing to kill, perhaps we lure it to the room with a lot of electricity. And,
What a plan!
Gerran nods.
And I'll end my turn.
Okay. You end your turn. And then Waffles.
Yeah. The slime will spend 1 action fully coalescing itself. it will spend the second action attempting to squeeze through the door,
No,
which it does. It will spend the third action standing on top of Gerran and Lenora.
Can I stab it now?
Yeah, you're gonna stab it with your reaction as you starts coming through the door.
Not awesome. 15 to hit.
That's a hit.
Hey.
Can I also react to it?
No,
No.
you didn't
You didn't.
hold your action.
You didn't hold an action. You
That
saved Pinto's life, though.
Mm-hmm.
Never doing that again.
I thought you were a hero. I thought you were a hero.
So selfless.
God, so selfless. So only in the first round of combat, at least. That's 7 points of piercing damage.
Of piercing damage. Okay.
Yeah, just I try to hit it center mass and I just stab at it, poke.
Yeah, you see like a little slime pop off.
It kind of like
Yeah, it
pokes it
doesn't-
in a weird way that like it kind of gushes itself out a little bit.
That doesn't look. Yeah, it still looks pretty good though.
Did it?
It is
react
in fact
into-
going to be
Yeah. Go ahead.
standing on top of Gerran and Lenora. I need both of you to make a basic reflex saving throw.
Great. I'm pretty good at those. 16.
But Lenora makes a puppy face.
She gets a 12.
Oh.
Okay. A 16 is a success. A 12 is not. Gerran, you take 2 total. No, you take 4 total damage. You take 2 bludgeoning, 2 acid. If you have any resistance.
I don't think yet. Guess I was.
Lenora, you take 8 total damage, 4 bludgeoning, 4 acid.
Owie.
And it just kind of envelops around y'all. Like just
You could
Do you
feel it
just
like
disappear? Yeah.
it's not like fully around you. It hasn't swallowed you. You can breathe, but like it's like
the slime's crawling up your ankles and your
yeah,
shoes.
it's like quicksand. It's like getting your ankles, your knees, your calves, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And it stings. Anything that it touches your skin starts to
Uh-huh.
sting.
My assumption was.
I will say, as y'all are watching this now that it's in this room, it's touched walls, it's touched floors, the metal, it crawled through the door. None of that has seemed to,
corrode or anything like that.
yeah, corrode or anything.
And my rapier is fine.
Your rapier does seem fine after hitting it.
Okay.
You do watch though, your pants begin to sort of like slowly sizzle. Slowly.
He thinks back to the
with
closet.
And with that, it's Lenora's turn.
Okay. I want to try something.
Is it hero-y?
Not the time.
Are the doors open for it to get to the electricity, the wet electric room?
The door to that you kind of came into to the office is closed, but there is a like panel on the inside as well. It opened and closed.
So we're trapped in that office.
Yeah,
Does the
Can we open? I mean, what I'm saying is, can we open that door?
you see it's closed right now. You can assume that you can get out because it opened for you before, but you don't know until you try.
I will remind you the ID is still in the terminal.
For opening the door is what you mean.
If
Yeah.
it's a necessity, then yeah.
Okay.
But it might not be now that we're inside. But
Yeah,
once the
I
door
think from
closes,
the
how we get back in without the ID though.
Well, do we want to think about that, or we want to think about how we're gonna survive the slime monster? Because ID
call.
was great, but
Right. What I think I'm trying to say is that the ID may be the only way to get out if we have to scan to get out. So if you get all the way over here to open the door, and we don't have the ID.
Okay,
saying
syrup.
try to grab it on your way out is the safest bet. I think
Gotcha. Can
I'm not saying it's what you have to do. I'm just
Right.
saying it's what came through my mind.
whatever Lenora
this
is
is
doing.
smart. Can
This
I
doesn't
yell?
feel like
Can I yell for? Because I see Fitzy and Pinto are closer to that door. Can I yell for them to get the door?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So she yells, "You two, Mr. Gerbils, Fitz, get the door."
She knows
And then
my name.
I cast Diabolic Edict to try and get the monster to go into the wet room.
Interesting.
I think
Okay,
I
was
can
like-
do that, right? I could. It makes it do stuff that I tell it to do.
I love electrified water.
I mean, fuck me if that's not the right thing to do, but it sounds cool.
No,
Okay,
that's
so
full of
Diabolic
shit.
Edict, one willing living creature.
Oh fuck my whole shit. Never
no,
mind.
it's super willing. It's super willing slime.
It's
Look at that
willing
thing.
to move. It's willing to come toward us. So if I
It's willing
if we
to
lure
run
it,
away from me.
if it doesn't count as willing, I'll pick a different.
Yeah, it's definitely not willing.
Fuck.
Everything burns.
Yeah, you could keep in mind for action economy if you want to step out of its space in any capacity. To make sure you action economy that.
Gotcha. And charm is 3 actions.
Charm is
If I cast charm.
2 actions.
Okay. So I am going to first of all try and run away from it. That's 1 action. Trying to get the fuck out from under its slimy
Yep.
grass.
And you're able to do so.
And
Yeah, where do you want to go?
and then I'm going to cast charm and hope that I can sort of charm it into following me into the electric room. Can I do that?
Yeah, you absolutely can.
Cool.
So you step back all the way to the rug area, and then 2 actions. You focus your magic, targeting its mind, because charm, you've done that before. You've kind of, with your magic, grasp onto the brains of a creature, and as you reach your magic out to do so for this slime, you're not able to find that mind, as this is a mindless creature, unfortunately. Very good
Still good knowledge.
knowledge.
It has to have a brain?
It does, unfortunately. So
Okay, so I can do something else?
I don't
like,
think
yeah, you could
Lenora
do
would
it.
fully have had the chance to learn that about her spells necessarily.
I guess a
think
slime at least, right?
you listen. I think this is a good thing to learn, and it's not all for nothing, because you are able to learn about the creature. It is mindless, and that means something.
you
Good
just
news.
saved me from using message.
There is
Okay.
good news and bad news. The bad news is I can't charm this creature. The good news is it is very stupid.
Great.
Perfect. That was good though. All right. Pinto.
I am gonna need Slimer to make a reflex save.
His name is
as
Slime Vandal.
like it.
I don't wanna. Okay, I'll make a reflex save. 12.
Oh, that's not gonna do it. So I have cast Electric Arc on you, my friend.
Great spell.
Ew.
Shout out to Electric Arc 2.
That is 2d4
Is
electricity damage.
Is Gerran still underneath this thing?
Yep.
Yes.
Would that hit him too?
No, you gotta
Nope.
target people with
One
electric arc,
target to another
technically.
target.
Understood.
He's also not fully enveloped
So
in it. I know
I'll
you can't
roll
see
up
him,
them
but
2d4s, or do you want to do it, Waffles?
It's your roll, dog.
Oh, that's all you.
Sweet.
Your spell, your damage.
All right, that's a nasty 1.
Nice.
Followed by a nasty 4.
Hey,
yeah.
balance.
That's a
5
stinky
damage.
5.
You see it hit a little piece of the slime, like psst, little sizzle. It still looks pretty okay. Obviously did not one-shot y'all like a T-Rex would have, but it does not look too hurt right now.
Okay. So that's 2 actions. So I'm not moving. Can I ready an action for pulling the card out of the slot once Fitz gets to it, as to
2
save the
actions
action?
to hold one
It's 2
action.
actions. Oh, to hold it.
Action to hold one.
It's all good.
Shields.
It's a weird.
Cast shields.
I understand.
All good.
Yeah,
I
it's a
cast
weird one.
shields.
Cast shield. Okay, perfect. That's solid. Gerran, slime is up to your like knees now.
Yeah. I will go to stab it right in the middle, right, like, right above my my knees, towards what I hope to be is the heart of the storm. That is slime person thing. Awfulness. That is a natural 1, so no thank you. Don't think that's going to work.
It misses.
I don't have a hero point anymore. I used it
so
to
sad.
perceive earlier.
Maybe if you had thought it was a dick, then.
I would have used it then anyway. So just trying to like yeah, is attempting to strike purchase with it.
Yeah, you're like wrapped up in it, so your natural 1, you go to like try to find purchase in it, and just a little bit of the slime comes up, kind of wraps around your arm. You're in like a rapier. Yeah.
I'm so glad you said it that way, because that justifies the stupid decision I'm gonna do, which is get off me, and he's gonna stab it again. So it's a -4 or 5 multi-attack penalty.
Is your weapon finesse? I think
It is
finesse
finesse.
or agile. I
Agile.
forget which.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is agile, then
-4.
it's -4.
I figured you're a dex build. You probably were gonna have that. So yes.
Yep.
Oh yeah. I don't rapier.
Natural 2. Okay, so just
Hey! What's the total with -4?
with -4, it would be a 6.
Okay, that's a miss.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Yeah, is that right? Yeah, 2, 10. Yeah, so -6. I'm talking -4, so 6. Yep. Okay. Cool. So yeah, just not striking purchase. Last action. He's gonna pop out of it, sort of jumping, backwards, and using 25 feet of movement to sort of land on the desk if I can.
Yeah. I'll let you go on the desk.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. That's my turn.
Okay. Fitz.
He'll be on the back side of the desk, just in case. Give it a little.
I'm gonna mosey 5 feet to my right, I'm assuming it's an action to try to touch the keypad.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interact action to try to open the door. 1 second, I need to. Okay, so, yep, you press that button. The door opens.
So I will say, Gerran, keep the key with you. And I will start to use the rest of my movement to get out the door and try to coax that big old slime blob with my big old body.
Do you still want to be in view of the door, or do you want to start to move all the way down to the electric door?
I would
You have
like to
25
keep
feet of movement.
I'd like to keep a line of sight down the door in case I need to
Understood.
Hulk smash as they run out.
Okay.
Okay.
And the key card is where?
It's in the
is-
terminal
it's
on
in
the
the-
desk you're on.
Yep.
Okay,
On the
okay,
south
cool.
one, so right here,
Yeah.
right in front of you, basically.
Glad I remember.
It's at your feet.
Okay.
With that, the slime fully coalesced on this side of the door begins to inch its way forward. As It does. Let me see here. I want to check its movement. Okay. It moves. Now, doesn't care what's on the desk or on the ground. Doesn't try to, like... It can't fully go through, like, permanent objects, but as it kind of clips this side, it's trying to get between the two of you. You on the desk, Lenora on the ground. It kind of pushes its way, and you see the desk sort of slide into part of it. As it does, and I'll give you this for free, as it kind of approaches and once again gets close to you. Actually, I'll put it like right here. As it moves forward and some of it kind of slops onto the desk, Gerran, at your feet, you see some of the papers on the desk begin to dissolve. And as it comes forward towards you all, that's where we're going to end tonight.
Oh,
Not a bitch.
I thought we were going to get her first.
Bum, bum, bum.